Let me open up the show with this.
That's his number 6 of the day.
That would mean that I would have 600 milligrams of caffeine. That's a lot of caffeine. No, this is my first can of V8 Energy. Well,
I heard someone got you addicted to that.
No, I mean I've had it for a long time. It's our buddy Ender that got addicted to that recently. I've had this for a long time.
2009, 26,009. Damn.
2021. Who says it like that anymore? It's 2021. People say 2021. I don't think anyone ever has said 2021.
Just now.
Just now, right? Yeah, exactly.
I'll make it a trend.
yeah. It's been quite the year, man. At least solely for gaming, right? Like it's been interesting because we haven't seen too much of the big hitters like the blockbusters and all that stuff. Like, I mean, except for like Resident Evil Village and very few others.
Village.
Yeah, Village with the big lady and Ratchet and Clank, and that's all I can think of right on top of my head, like right away. Otherwise, you have games like No More Heroes and like Metroid Dread and Tales of Arise and so on and so forth. And Lost Judgment and yeah.
Rise.
Uh-oh. Did you get your copy? Hey, nice. It's a good game, man. Whenever you get the chance, play it. I like that. But yeah, we're back.
Trash. No, it's like I like it. And you just even go trash.
Just throw in the trash. No. But yeah, we're back. It's still 2021. We're just on the cusp of 2022. This episode will probably be uploaded either on New Year's Eve or before, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll try to get it up as soon as possible, but hopefully it'll be the last episode for 2021. And we're back for one more, so that's kind of cool, right? And we have Zawa here back from his trip in Florida. And I guess briefly, how's your 2 weeks been instead of one?
You would think, because Florida's like at the cusp of like 2 different oceans, it would have been cold, right? No.
Well, Florida is infamous for being incredibly warm. So
yeah. We were prepared to dress up like super for cold weather, but felt like a regular day here in Hawaii. Sunny and shit.
You also have to, sorry to interrupt, but you have to also to take into account that there has been some tornadoes in the East Coast, unusually. So that might have to play with the weather of things. But go on.
Yeah, and then our trip at Disney was nice.
You
150.
What's up?
150 on just meat.
You had it was Wagyu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And they gave a certificate of like
that you had Wagyu.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. Cat wants something.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, sorry for the distraction. Kitty wants something, and yeah, see, they gave you a certificate.
Nice. The Wagyu.
Yeah.
The Wagyu. It says Morimoto on there. Is it the Michael Morimoto?
Yeah, the Morimoto Asia, the restaurant.
Oh wow! So you went to a restaurant made or started by one of the Iron Chefs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What's funny about well, not funny, but it's like, wow, of this certificate it tells you where the cow was born, when it was born, when it was killed,
Oh wow.
the gender, and its name. So we were eating Katsumi.
Damn.
So I was like, thank you, Katsumi. Eat.
Yep. That's why we say itadakimasu. That's why we say it, man.
Yeah.
We're grateful to have this dinner or meal.
So grade A5 beef. Like, it's thin, the meat, but once it hits your mouth after it's cooked, it just melts. And I was like, the next time we're coming here, I'm just ordering Wagyu beef.
Mm-hmm.
The bill might look at 500, but that's because I've been ordering that.
Nice. I heard you got quite the shopping spree in the Epcot.
Epcot area was supposed to be like,
Window shopping,
ooh.
right?
Yeah,
It's like,
window
I'll
shopping.
just look. Yeah.
So we're coming around because it's a ring, right?
Mm.
So we're passing all the lovely countries, and then I see Japan coming up. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna not even look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're halfway passing Japan. Boyfriend looks over. Hey, look, they're selling Godzilla. My hand immediately goes in my pocket, pulls out my wallet, and I disappeared.
Yeah.
And we were with my boyfriend's coworkers, and they were like, "Where does that go?"
Mm-hmm.
Come. So he calls me, and I'm like, "I'm not in the Japan shop. Is that ooh?"
Yep.
Fuck that place. That place.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, bought Godzilla shirts, a bento. I don't know if this counts as a bathrobe or yukata
Hmm.
that I bought. It's silk, but
Damn.
I don't know.
Okay. Fancy.
Don't. Well, it better be. It's 150.
Damn, dude.
That's a nice print. I'll show it off later. In the
Anything from the Godzilla store or whatever, definitely is a lot better than Gotcha. That's for sure.
Oh, I spent like 130 fate to just throw my hat into the banner. I didn't get Super Orion. I got every other character featured in that banner except for Super Orion. Like,
God damn it, Zawa, man! It's supposed to not spend money when you're in Florida.
I was like,
Wait, did you roll for a Saber Stoffel?
I got her from a ticket.
Hmm.
Hey, it was a free ticket, but I was like, I didn't even want you. I just threw my,
It was destiny, man. It's fate.
It was
You were
that
destined to
RNG.
have
It
a
was like,
Stoffel.
ew.
Anyway, anything else you wanted to highlight before we get into this thing? Mm-hmm.
Universal was fun.
Mm-hmm.
We tried the new roller coaster, the Velociraptor one.
Uh-huh.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Oh wow.
Like, because you go from 0 to 70 in 3 seconds.
Ooh, oh wow. That's like like a supercar status.
Yeah. And there's so many like loops and turns, like it is not. I mean the ride's only up like 2 minutes tops.
But oh dude,
again,
I fucking passed out, dude.
Here, maybe this might give you a good. I'm gonna turn off the stuff. So for our viewers, this is a POV.
Mm-hmm.
This It's not the faint of heart.
Yeah. The ones watching the video, oh my goodness.
Yes,
It
you
already
can
starts you off
see
right there, and then like, oh
there is
wow.
one
There's a lot.
part.
There's a lot of twists.
Yeah, there's a part
Oh
that
Jesus.
it's notorious for some riders. They do pass out because
Uh-huh.
it's like a big ass drop.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you're going 70 right now. You're not slowing down. You're 70.
Jesus Christ.
So you can feel, like the G, not well, kind of like G force hitting you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's right here.
Oh, this is the drop. Oh
This
man.
drop, like, look at that depth that you
Ah!
just. So it's notorious that drop that some people pass out,
Uh-huh.
and see how it goes over the water. So a lot of people, including the park, what are they called? Handlers, representers.
Uh-huh.
Because in the and that fucking loop de loop, holy shit. They have lockers in there, so if you have like small items like rings, cell phones, your glasses, you put them in there because apparently when it goes over the water, if your thing's not secure, goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
This part is just for eating up your loose items, but it's a fun ride. But it's just, I guess, like if you're not used to just being on a constant like 70 and doing all these loops,
God damn.
please don't go on this ride.
God damn.
And also that big drop, it's like, yeah, no. So it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we did the Hagrid ride. That was fun. It's highly recommended if you're gonna do the Hagrid ride at the Harry Potter area. You go on the motorcycle part of the ride. Because it's a
Mm-hmm.
2-person ride. There's the sidecar and then the motorcycle bike.
Mm.
We bought our house robes finally after going to Orlando 5
Mm-hmm.
years.
For Harry Potter, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
House Hufflepuff for me, Gryffindor for him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's it's in there in my closet. I do not recommend you to buy that that rope if you're not ready to have your wallet get hit.
Uh-huh.
170.
Jesus, man. Is it just a robe or is it like something else?
Just the rope.
Oh wow.
Just the rope is 170. Then a wand is like at least $30.
Just a wand.
But then other than that, it was good. We saw Spider-Man up in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
We have that in here? No, we do not. Yeah. You didn't put Spider-Man in this.
Well, I mean, I haven't watched Spider-Man, so I can't.
Okay, spoilers.
Oh God.
It stars Tom Holland.
You monster! Oh yeah, I forgot to put you on to get the camera. Hold on. All right, there you go. You monster!
I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
But yeah.
I did get spoiled on one thing. Things of all the places, like Twitter has been pretty good on my end, right? Mostly, and then, I'm not saying of course, but from who is what I'll say, and it's fucking BuzzFeed of all things, right? And their headline is like literally like this motherfucker does this with this motherfucker. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, and I keep trying to like avoid it. And then it keeps like it's not even like on the timeline. It's like on the side of the thing. It's like a what do you call it? It's like the trending thing. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like fucking BuzzFeed kept showing up for some reason. So thanks BuzzFeed, you fucking morons. Like, why would you write that as the headline? Oh my god. So I mean, hopefully by the time I watch it, I forget about it like enough to be still like surprised, because I'm sure it's gonna be out on Disney Plus or whatever
That's what
by
everyone's hoping if it goes on Disney Plus. But the problem is not even the first two Tom Holland Spider-Mans are Disney Plus.
right. You're right. It might pop up in January, and then hopefully it'll pop up for February for No Way Home or whatever it's called. Like or that's like the earliest I can say, but probably in March is probably it's when it comes out. Maybe if we're lucky.
It's also because Sony's stupid iron.
Oh yeah, I mean if it's like available for purchase digitally, then I'll do that. I'll just buy it and watch it. If I have to do
Why
that.
buy it when you can go onto websites?
Well, no, I mean it looks awful though. I mean if you're talking about okay, never mind. I'm not gonna go further. But
You see,
if you're talking about the theater bootleg, no, I'm not watching that. But like if it's something else, then okay, well whatever. But
unless you have like a good good friend that works at
yeah,
a
a
theater,
very
go like,
good friend. Yeah.
can you just let me borrow the movie?
Yeah,
And the projector.
I thought about going like the early like the literally like the very first show time in like one in some of my theaters, but they've been even those ones are like where a lot of people were taking them because like even like like the early bird special stuff, like people were taking those ones, and it was like it was like on a weekday morning, like I'm like, what the fuck?
And I was like, why are you here?
Why are you here?
Supposed to be at school.
You're supposed to be at school or working or whatever. And I'm the D-gen that's gonna watch it
like,
alone.
looking at you. What about you? Why are you here? I have no job.
I have no job. I work at home. Damn it. But
He's
anyway,
like, what is it to you?
so you watched No Way Home, yes, and of all the films, of all the Spider-Man, the three films, right? Would you say this one is the best, or
like, are we just isolating Tom Holland?
the MCU stuff? Yeah, MCU for now. Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, are we also adding Andrew? And...
No, just MCU, just for the sake of consistency, I guess. But would you say this one was the best one? Like
for ranking?
Yeah, ranking, I guess.
Yeah.
Like by far, like by a long shot type of thing, or.
Well, see, I do have to take out the nostalgia, my love for Spider-Man, and look at it as a film.
Mm-hmm.
No Way Home is either going to be placed on one in either slots 1 or 2. Homecoming. I'm sorry, Homecoming to me is 3. And then Far From Home is again, it's going to be battling which slot.
Right.
Not
okay.
A definitive like you're 1, you're 2. Well, Homecoming, you're number. Sorry. For places 1 and 2, there's no definite slots right now.
Okay. So I guess we can now open it to all the Spider-Man films. Then what would you say?
So adding.
Just keep it like top 3, I guess. Yeah. But anyway.
Okay, top 3. Out of everything.
Yeah, that's better.
Number 1 has to be no. Let's go backwards.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go backwards. The first Amazing Spider-Man, because again, Andrew Garfield hits Spider-Man. He doesn't hit Peter Parker. He hits Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So the first Amazing Spider-Man is 3. Far From Home is 2. And then Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire is number 1 in my long line.
Wait, sorry. Number 1 is what?
Spider-Man 2.
Oh, Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. Yeah. I actually really like that one.
Like and then if you do it like isolated with Sam Raimi, still Spider-Man 2, then the first one, then 3 does not exist in.
So Far From Home isn't even in your top 3, like all Spider-Man films.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. But do you know where it would be? If so, if this is like a top 10, like what do you know where would you place Far From Home? Like number 5 or a little lower on
Far
it?
From Home, yeah, it would probably be in the top five.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Homecoming might be like if we go like top 10, like Homecoming will be like in the later half, like between seven.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, I mean, I'm still waiting on my end to watch it on Disney Plus. I mean, or not Disney Plus, but like just like streaming or whatever, just whenever I can buy it digitally or whatever, or rent it. So I'm gonna wait like a good boy, and hopefully I don't get spoiled anymore by those morons at BuzzFeed or whatever, because I have
I
no.
mean, the only other spoilers for that movie is just the trailer that shows
Okay.
up,
Right.
which has already been plastered
Hmm.
wherever.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, with the villains in that you've seen the trailer, like you have to expect to
Oh no,
see.
I meant like there's another
Oh, there's another thing. Okay. All right. Well, anyway.
deals with a magician.
Okay.
Yeah, because again, that thing has been slapped.
Okay. Well,
Okay, I just looked. You're going to have to wait till March. No Way Home.
March. Okay. That's fine because February there's all the games that are coming out, and then March is like maybe a little slower. I don't know. So
I do hope that since this is the third Spider-Man's movie for Tom Holland, they have a complete set.
yeah, they come out with the whole thing.
Because
Bef-
I just realized my Blu-ray set, I do not have any of the Tom Holland movies.
Oh wow. Oh, anyway, uh, any more stuff you wanted to highlight, or is that like the gist of it? It has been about 20 minutes since we've started the show, so
I have a 10-inch figure above me,
yeah.
and where I'm sitting, I have a good view.
Did you wait? So did you buy that from Epcot or somewhere else?
No, that was bought when did I? It was bought on Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll's store had it
Oh, okay.
the first time. I missed the first, like
Oh, Wave.
yeah, the first wave. So this
Mm-hmm.
is a what's it called? Wave two or
Mm-hmm.
re rerun? There, it
Reprint.
was a
Yeah.
yeah, reprint. Oh, oh,
Last year, and it finally came here.
last year, and originally it was supposed to come out in November, but because of COVID,
Yeah.
probably maybe low productivity at the factory or
Yeah. Not to mention the
whatever
shipping sucks too.
the
So.
shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So it shipped. It came to my house on Christmas Day. It was more funny. I wasn't home on Christmas Day. I came the day after.
Uh huh.
So all I saw was a big ass box on my bed. And I was like, "Yep."
Yeah. Fucking Santa was like, you're kind of late, man. Like, what the fuck?
No, so Santa didn't even just put it on the tree. He just threw it.
He just threw it. Like, all right, man.
He's like, ah.
I know you're not gonna be home by Christmas Day, so I'm just gonna just toss it right here.
Like it's a good size.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
might
said 10 inches, right? So
10 inches, and it does have weight. Like, it does
yeah, of
because when it
course.
comes some like um anime statues, they're big, but when you pick them up, they don't have weight. It feels like if I, it's like wow,
Yeah.
you're big, but you feel like nothing.
Well, a lot of
This
them,
one,
yeah, they're slim, but this one, but is hefty, right?
yeah, this one it feels like if when you lift it, it's like okay, if I drop you, that's it.
Yeah. What materials is it? PVC or
I think
resin, kind of?
it's, I think it was PVC.
Mm.
Let's check the book.
Meanwhile, during like in between your vacation and stuff, like I'm pretty sure you had time to like just chill on the couch and stuff like that. Did you had a chance to check out Cowboy Bebop at all
Yes, we did.
on Netflix, right?
We
How did your boyfriend take it?
Me and my boyfriend are like, okay, this is the armrest because his house has like a lot of like lazy boy chairs. His hands were like this,
Uh-huh.
calm, steady. These were my hands. I
Uh-huh.
was white knuckling the damn thing.
Oh man.
I mean,
We'll talk about that later,
it
but
was like it's like okay, there are some points that it's good,
uh-huh.
but then there was like other points like
Mm-hmm. That's how I felt. I talked about it, and you were there. So-
'cause I was like, did this get past? Did no one proofread? No,
Mhm.
did
That's
none of the actors go like, this is fucking stupid?
yeah. No, I'm pretty sure somebody questioned it, but it's just like, yeah, we're just gonna have to go with it, just cause.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway.
But but then again, at the end we were like, well, for me, I was like, you know what? It's an adaptation of the source material. So in turn, it's like you're telling a story, but you're just tweaking the
Mm-hmm,
plot.
yeah. Like, what did you think of Vicious and Ed and
Vicious. I kept fucking laughing because I was like, that's Lucius Malfoy.
Malfoy? Yeah, yeah. It's fucking.
And
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I can't get mad at the actor because
Actor. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ed was there only for like 3 minutes tops.
Not even, dude. It's 2 minutes tops. But anyway.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, and I can understand that. Yes, people forget or people should know Ed is a little bit autistic, eccentric.
A little out there. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, so props to the actor actually, going crazy, but they could have like dialed it back so it looks organic and not
Mm-hmm.
like I'm going to copy each and every noodle formation that Ed
Yeah.
is doing. It's like, no, just stop, please. Just be natural about like being excited. Don't. How did my boyfriend put it? My boyfriend put it as, when you go to anime conventions and there's the goers, they try to recreate a scene from an anime and it's
Yes.
either a big hit or miss.
Yes.
It's pretty much that's what he said.
That's what.
But
Yeah. That's what I also pointed out in the show or here too. Like in the Hypecast. Like it just really like a lot of the acting just feels like cosplayers trying to reenact a scene.
yeah, reenact. So it's like it's like the heart is there,
Mm-hmm. The passion and
it,
then the ambition. Mm-hmm.
but the output of it is like, ooh,
Yeah.
you're at an 11. Let's just turn you.
Dial it down.
Like, let's turn it down. You're hitting the zero, sir. Turning it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, as a grade, then for Cowboy Bebop, out of let's say all the live actions I watched, that includes live action movies, American and Japanese, I'll give it a 6. It tried,
Mm-hmm.
but this might put a target on my head. I felt a little bit more comfortable watching Cowboy Bebop than Death Note, the one with William
It's
Dafoe.
that. I mean, yeah.
Because I'm sorry, the actor that was playing Light, I was like, Die, please. Just die. Like every
Yeah.
time, like every time William Dafoe was on screen, I was like, thank you. My focus is on you.
Yeah. You gotta love Defoe, but anyway, is there anything else that you wanna throw in here, and then we definitely have to get the ball rolling.
And the last thing we can throw in,
Mm-hmm.
which we can also talk about it later,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do it. For me, I am planning to buy at least a 2 terabyte memory stick for my PS5.
Oh.
Because I think it was the a week before I left, they made that beta testing for adding memory to your PS5s now.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been watching like YouTube videos of like what to do. It's simple to do. It's just taking off the cover is still scaring me.
Oh yeah, I think I've done it once before. It's kind of weird, but it's doable. Let me
It's
see.
doable, but it's
Yeah.
just like how how they sound. The sound it makes.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I,
it's scary.
like I don't want to break it.
It's yeah, it's pretty scary. But I've done it
But
once
even
just to test it out, like how quote unquote easy it is to do it.
well, is it easy? Because I didn't.
It kind of is, especially if you watch um Yang Ye on how to open the PS5. The way he described it, I can't explain it or whatever. You have to like just like slide in and like just pull or slide or something like that. I don't know. It's actually not that hard to do. It's like you said, the sound is what's kind of honestly the hardest part to get through. But it's
And
not
it's like
that bad.
he's like, oh my god, is it breaking? It's like, no, you're fine, you're fine. It's like
Yeah.
liar. It's like that you lie.
um.
But from the videos I saw with the SSD memory expansion for your PS5, uh, on paper, when you transfer your games and play it off of the memory stick, it should still run like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were testing it on Spider-Man, Miles Morales,
Mm-hmm.
but it's different when you see it and when you play it.
Mm. Yeah.
So it's kind of like okay, but for me, I think it's a godsend for everyone who has a PS5 and playing Call of Duty on it. Because
Oh
I know
yeah.
Call of Duty eats up your memory.
It's like
Like
125 for like a update or some shit.
I saw one of the videos. He had Call of Duty, and the memory size was like 256. I was like, that's your entire base memory. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But again, it's an SSD card, so it should run.
Right. Do you know how much those go for?
And depending on your size, like
Right. So if you're going for what is it, a 2?
uh, yeah, a 2 terabyte. And then also there's the brand. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
going WD,
Mm-hmm.
2 terabyte is at least 200.
Of course.
If you're going Samsung, which everyone can jump on Samsung, a 2 terabyte is 329. But again, you're just pretty much paying for the brand's name.
Mm-hmm.
Opposed
So
to
it was yeah.
into,
You can definitely trust WD for sure. All my hard drives are WD.
I think I only have the 10 terabyte is WD. Ah, so I have one external that's WD, one external that's Toshiba, one that's Seagate, and then the big towering 10 and terabyte hard drive
Mm-hmm.
back here is WD.
And if people are really scared to even touch their PS5, isn't there an option for the external SSD to
Yeah,
plug in?
there's that external, yes.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like it's depending on how your PS5 is set up. Mine is this way.
Yeah, mine is standing up too.
I guess either get a good fast cord because information from cord through the
Yeah.
cord is so wonky, and then a little mishap here and there. Caught a cat. Oh, what is this? Play knocks. So there's that.
Yeah.
You can use like an external SD hard drive to play your games on, but again, it's more on preference and how secure your entertainment setup is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
for me, I'm just gonna buy the
The
solid state drive,
the little
and
stick thing. Yeah.
just slap it in there.
Mm-hmm. Let me know how easy or hard that is when you do that.
From the videos, it's easy. It's just again
The sound.
taking off the cover is just
Okay.
gonna scare the shit out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, if that's all you got, then we can definitely get the ball rolling. So.
Yep.
Yep. Well, glad you're back and you had your fun time in Florida with your boyfriend and all that stuff, and glad everything went well. 'Cause yeah, COVID is still well around, and in fact, the whole Omicron thing has been spreading around and stuff like that. So just gotta be careful. You gotta just do your part and all that stuff and whatever, all that. I actually got my booster shot like I think a week ago or something. It was kind of like taking the second dose or whatever in terms of side effects. So usual like what small fever, tiredness, and I just stayed in bed all day, and that's pretty much it. So, but yeah, otherwise nothing else.
You didn't do the whole like for the booster shot, drink orange juice the day before.
No, I just went in like whatever.
He went in like a man.
I took it like a champ, man. I just took it like a champ. And yeah, it was like I think the only difference is like maybe my headache lasted a little longer, but that's about it. Maybe, but yeah, I just stayed in bed. Stay hydrated or whatever. Well, anyway, let's get the ball rolling now. So we do have a lot to talk about, but I'll try to like just mention it here and there for some of the news. But there is quite a bit to talk about for the past 2 weeks. So, but again, we'll try not to take too long. Yeah. Anyway, there was the NF Duel, the beta for not only that game but for KOF as well. I'll be brief on DNF Duel because I did play that the most out of all the betas. It was actually really fun. It's pretty simple to pick up. Maybe like an hour in, it'll start to like click in. At least that was like for me anyway. The beta itself was unfortunately not great, but the gameplay, like the core gameplay, was actually really fun. It essentially is like Smash Brothers when it comes to like the inputs, like you could do like just forward, down, back, or whatever for the special moves if you want to do that. You could do the traditional input if you want to have a shorter cooldown, just like in Grand Blue versus. So you're rewarded in a way, but you can get away with doing the simple inputs just fine. Like again, it's just a little longer cooldown. Like I don't think I did the simple input like the entire time. It wasn't too bad. And granted though, I did play mostly against computers because the online was botched. But when I did play with people, the rollback netcode was actually really good. I think I was playing with people in Asia because all their names were either in Chinese or in Japanese or I think even Korean. and I was playing them, and the connection was fine. Hopefully, I mean, if they're from Asian, that is. But and then yeah, overall, like I think you can just literally pick up the game, hit buttons, and stuff happens. That's just kind of like what that game is kind of is. So I feel like it's a good game for both the sort of casuals and the hardcore players for fighting games. And it looks cool. It looks really cool. The graphics and everything, the sounds and all that stuff, like, was really cool. Sounds really crisp. When it comes to like the weapons and stuff like that. And there are plenty of like broken stuff they can do, like a lot of the messed up things that you can do to people, especially with Crusader. Man, Crusader is like the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I saw like videos of Crusader, and my boyfriend did play the original Dragon Fighter, which
Uh,
was like a dungeon crawling side scrolling game
mm-hmm,
made by Nexon, same company that brought you Mabanagi, Maple Story, Dragon Nest,
mm-hmm.
and Vindictus. So I showed him this clip of um, Crusader doing stuff, and I was like, "Is this true the game?" And he was like, "Yep." I was like, "Are you just saying that to be one and done?" And he's like, "Nope, that's actually what you do in that whole entire game." Because when he showed me like gameplay of Dungeon Fighters, and oh Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
you are lying. And then there was that other video clip. What I saw was Grappler's Infinite, and
Yes, yeah, the loop. I was about to bring that up.
I
Mm-hmm.
was like, Jesus.
They are, yeah, it's a beta, so you're bound to find stuff like that. I wonder if, well, I'm pretty sure they'll touch up on Grappler for sure, but I wonder if they'll do that for Crusader, because you do have to like do your work, to do that to
Yeah,
make that happen, and your opponent has to be stupid to fall for that. So I mean, it can't be helped, but um,
I mean, there was one clip. I think it was against. It was a Crusader versus a Grappler. Crusader, I guess, whiffed his hammer,
mm-hmm.
and but Grappler was like all the way on the other side of the screen, and I guess he did a special input to grab him. So when the animation of that hammer whiffed, Grappler did his animation, and he just like grabbed.
Oh yeah. So it's like
And I was like,
Dalsum's limb.
and I was like, um, hitboxes? Are you from Nicktoons? Hello?
Yeah, so I guess Crusader's hammer is like either Poison's whip or Dalsum's arms or whatever, legs, limbs. So you gotta be careful. Don't whiff. Don't whiff on Grappler because you will grab your hammer and and whatever.
Because I was like, I
Yeah.
had to do a double take. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he was
Yeah.
over there. You're over here. But now you're over here.
Mm-hmm. But now, despite that, there are still plenty of cool things to do. I mostly played Striker, um, the Inquisitor, and Kunoichi, and I actually found those characters really fun. I actually was not able to get a chance to play Grappler as much, since when you battle the computer, it's just random selection, so it just like kept putting me with Striker, Inquisitor, and Kunoichi at the most, and then I did play like eventually played all the characters, right? So I got a little bit of Grappler, and then everyone else too, like Ranger and Hitman and Dragon Knight and whoever. So they're all fun. I mean, I think the hardest character, quote unquote, is for me Dragon Knight,
Mm-hmm.
just because she has a little baby dragon, so it's kind of like a puppet character, kind of ish. So doing like combo conversions and whatever, like it's a little hard, especially we don't have a training mode, so you know, which kind of sucks, but whatever. It's a beta, and yeah, so yeah, it's definitely a character I want to take time in the lab to, learn the character and whatever. So, but overall, I like the game. I like the core game. It's just the beta kind of sucked, but it is what it is.
From what my boyfriend said, they're missing.
Missing what?
They're missing characters. Oh my!
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a bit. I mean, of what else they've come out with.
because
So
mostly what he said that they're mostly all the physical and range
uh-huh.
attackers, but there's no magical. He's like, where's sorcerers, where's wizards? He's saying so that this game is missing the magic people.
Yeah. I think they'll eventually bring in like the mages and whatever.
Yeah,
If
the
you
mage.
don't forget Crusader, right? I mean,
Well, Crusader, because he said that there's two ways to build Crusader.
oh okay.
One is yes the magical, and one is armor. But like you just one uses hammer more, and one uses more like holy attacks.
hmm I mean, he does have some magic, like the wall and
Yeah,
what put up a force field or whatever. But
but for like actual like mage class, there's no mage class. The
yeah.
sorceress and wizard are missing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Uh,
okay.
I mean, we should get something because we're still getting characters anyway. So I wouldn't hold off. I mean, I wouldn't um put below them or whatever to not have a mage character at launch anyway. I think I think they should, but whatever. There is this trailer.
Alright. I see it. It's black.
Is it black? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think.
Is it?
Well, no, I'm not. I have to do this. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
There it is. Well, everyone likes her. Does no booty.
She's okay. Let me pause. Striker is like Ken in Street Fighter, right? You just go unga bunga and like just do a bunch of shit because like she has not only because you know in anime fighting games they have a beat system, so you can if you hit ABC, that's like a basic combo, right? But she does like
Yeah.
CBA, BCA, and BAC and CAB or whatever. So that means you can hit buttons, just slap buttons, and then just stuff will happen. And she even has a Shin Ryuken as her fucking Dragon Punch, so she's like Ken basically. Anyway, sorry. I had to throw that in there. Oh, there's that guy too, Vanguard. He's pretty cool. He looks like and Berserker. Berserker is fucking just hard to fight against.
I see a lot of like from the videos I saw. What's his name? Gunslinger.
Oh, Ranger.
Yeah, Ranger's not toxic, but I can see the toxicity of him
Yeah.
just going pew pew pew, throws my gun, walks. Pew pew pew,
Yeah.
throws my gun, walks. So I hope like they tone down the long range game.
Uh-huh.
End up like another Injustice.
And we are definitely seeing new characters in here, like the Ghost Blade. That's his super or whatever, hitting Berserker. And then I think somewhere in here, it's like really brief, but you see newer characters too, like Mechanic and Troubleshooter or Troublemaker. I forget that character's like name or whatever. It's very brief, so hold on. Let me rewind it a little bit. It's like super fast because they only show them when they get hit. Weirdly enough, they don't show them like actually attacking. So it might be just like an intentional tease or whatever. But you do see Ghostblade the most out of all the new characters. Oddly enough.
This is my personal stuff because this is a Korean game.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear English voice actors.
Yeah. I mean, I think
I want it to stay in like Korean. Like
there's
voice acting.
There's during the beta there was options for Japanese, Chinese, and Korean, and you can actually change the individual characters to whatever you want. Yeah. So I'm gonna have Crusader in Korean because oddly enough, I actually like Crusader in Korean better than Japanese for the most part. No offense to the Japanese voice, but I just like
all the offense.
all the offense. Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
Dishonor.
Yeah. Dishonor. where is the mechanic? Whatever. It's yeah. It's like kind of hard to find them because it's so brief. But anyway, there's three characters in all that have been announced more. So one of them is Ghostblade for sure, and then the other one's Mechanic, and then the other one's Troublemaker or Troubleshooter. I think that's also another like Hitman class or shooter type of class kind of deal. Where is it?
I wouldn't know because I never played the game.
Right, I know. I never played DNF either, like the actual Dungeon Fighter Online game, which is, from what I can understand, a beat 'em up or whatever. So, yeah. Let me see. There's no like timestamps for the new characters, surprisingly. But anyway, yeah. I mean, it's so brief that it's not gonna matter too much. But we're getting new characters still. I think the base roster is still kind of growing. And yeah, I mean, the game is fun. I look forward to it. It's gonna come out summer 2022, so we do have some time to wait for it. And hopefully by that time, the game will be polished and whatever, right? The netcode and everything will be good. And I mean, so far it already is good. It's just the connectivity was an issue because at random times you get disconnected when you were like in the I was like literally hitting Crusader with Striker and then boop and disconnect. I was like, no, I finally got in, and then because fighting Crusader is actually pretty hard because he has the hammer, right? And I'm Striker, so I got the stubby fucking limbs and whatever. But she's fast, so she has her ways to get in. And she's just fun, what I can gather. So yeah, pretty good stuff. KOF, I did play a little bit of the beta. I just labbed. I didn't play anyone. I didn't play the actual like online bit of it. I just labbed a little bit. The freaking confirming it into supers is pretty tight. Like you have to time it pretty well. You can't just like when it comes to like the big climax super too, and like the inputs is like the same as Guilty Gear. So good luck doing that on pad. Just all I can say. Yeah, because there's a lot of half circles, figure eights, and whatever, like half circle back and back to forward, and like all that nonsense. But yeah, it's like a fighting game on the other end of the scale, right? You have DNF right here, like it's just easy to pick up, but KOF is like kind of hard to pick up too, you know. But it was pretty cool. I played Antonov most of the time, and labbing with him was kind of fun actually. So. I think I might pick up Antonov when he comes out, or when the game comes out. I'm sorry, that's like in February, so we're close for KOF. But for DNF, it's quite a ways away. But it'll come out eventually, and then by that time, hopefully everything will be polished. It still has the same exact lobby system, unfortunately, which has the character and then the arcade machines, right? Like in Guilty Gear and whatever, those kind of games. But you know, it is what it is. For KOF though, they had trailers for Cronin, which we'll just watch for Cronin, but we'll do a little bit of a comparison thing with Maxima. This character has a bit of a history outside of the fighting game too, because which I'll explain after the video. Yeah, confirming into that big super is actually pretty hard. I had to like practice quite a bit.
The video lost footage.
Sorry. I had to fix something.
It's okay.
There you go.
But when I first saw this trailer, I was like, "Is this Bioman?"
Yeah. Like he's
You
kind of like
said there's-
Mega Man, like a Mega Man boss kind of character, sort of. He has an arm cannon too, so.
I do laugh that on his jacket. Are those sponsors?
Yeah, they kind of look like fake sponsors or whatever.
Yeah, like NASCAR sponsors, right?
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, where's Subway?
Subway.
Where's
Where's like
Domino?
Target and like
Where's
McDonald's?
Target? Where's Home Depot?
Yeah, I know Home Depot. Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah. Maybe like Lowe's or something. Yeah.
That
But
works.
yeah, so this character was supposed to be like like directly inspired from Tetsuo from Akira, and in fact even had like the same voice actor back in the day, and so people thought this and this character like disappeared in the old one, and I think he was called K49 or something like that, or Nameless. No, Nameless came after, sorry. But anyway, this character disappeared, and people thought he had to disappear because they were trying to avoid like any infringement or copy strike or plagiarism or whatever. But SNK was kind of like, no, we just kind of have him gone for the story or whatever. But they purposely left like those rumors like unconfirmed or whatever, or like just let the rumors be. So that way, like they just want to keep it interesting. So they're not saying anything about what actually happened in a way for Cronin or this character. And now he's back as Cronin, and yeah, so bit of a weird history with this character. So he's supposed to be like another clone of Kyo, which is why he has a K in it. And then, and in the beginning, he talked about his face being punchable or whatever and stuff like that. Because yeah. The lore, lore wise and stuff like that. Yeah. There's that. And then there's Maxima. He was recently announced, kinda-ish. And then I think the biggest surprise here is the team, though, which it'll come up here.
Maxima. Team K-Dash.
Yeah, right here, because people thought that Kula was going to be on the team because that's what happened previously. And she's really popular, but she's not here. So Whip is in the team instead. Yeah.
It's like, what happened to Kula? Then you just see the developers and producers. She did.
And she did, yeah.
It's like no remorse, no nothing. Just
I know, right? Just the driest, stoic, like just jaded reply, like she's dead. But no, yeah, Whip is it's Whip, Maxima, and K, and it's just called Team K. It's not like some fancy name like Sacred Treasures or whatever. It's just Team K. Oddly enough, fun, and it's kind of funny in that sense, but. Yeah.
Team Bland. I mean, what?
Team Bland, yeah. So, from what I can understand, this Maxima has a lot of new moves in comparison to the older ones. And hasn't been the greatest because, big bodies tend to get kind of like the short end of the stick when it comes to being viable in KOF, at least for a long time. But yeah, he just punches a lot. He has a pile bunker. He wears a suit. Big old robot suit.
beam.
There's a beam on his chest. He shoots a
Yeah,
beam.
looks like there's armor on his moves, but it looks like it's only on the EX version.
Yeah,
of it.
EX version. The Baja Blast! That's what it looks like.
Here's the big one.
Yeah.
Photon cannon.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's literally Iron Man's level 3.
That's what I was like looking at this. I was like, it's like okay, it's like that whole meme. KOF is like going to Marvel. Can I see your homework?
Yeah.
Sure. Just don't copy.
The only thing that's different is the fact that he's not flying. That's the only thing that's different, right? But otherwise, it's like, right, he just punches him up, big ol' like, oh, and then beam comes out, right? And it's like, all right. But yeah, Maxima is in the game. So I believe I do have a comparison video right here. Oh no, that's the I think that's the artist's notes. Yeah. Okay. So, as per tradition, would you be so kind to read the notes? I don't think it's that long this time around. It looks like it's a little shorter.
Okay. Here we go, kids. Time to put on my reading glasses. As you saw in his trailer, Maxima was the final member needed to fill up Team K-Dash. There's nobody else K-Dash would trust more than this big guy. He's not that big. He seems bigger. Look at King of Dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
He joins this KOF wearing high-end mechs. Oh, wearing a high-end.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be lying if I said his mechanical design fitted for a cyborg warrior wasn't a nightmare to get right. Yeah, that's why I don't like when I used to draw. I didn't like to draw mechs.
Gundam,
Anything to
dude.
deal
Drawing
with,
Gundams was a
deal.
nightmare.
Or to deal with anything like Cybertronic, I stayed away from
Same with
that.
guns. Guns too.
I mean, you could get away with guns and not show a lot of detail, but just like
Okay, yeah, sure.
the overall shape.
Yeah.
But yeah, drawing Gundams. Props to those that can.
Yeah, an
I'm
anime
not one of
Gundam.
them.
An anime Gundam, man. Oh my god. Anyway.
Because I suck in doing like boxes and stuff.
All those lines, man.
Yeah, all those lines, details.
Look at Maxima right now, like right here. that's already a lot of
His
detail.
arm, yeah, his gauntlet piece.
Ugh.
I wouldn't be able to do that. Like drawing wise, it would be like all fucked up.
I know it's like a lot of boxes.
Like this part right here,
No,
it would have been like warped.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're a fan of big damage, then Maxima is right up your alley as he has a lot of heavy hitting moves with large guard points.
Ooh.
Okay, so he does have
Armor.
but it might not be like
Maybe like one hit or something.
yeah, I was gonna say lingering like armor because like some armor for big guys it takes like a while to break through.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's fitted with a new move called Maximum Charge.
Oh yeah, that's a shoulder check. Yeah.
Can you just was it Maximum Spider? and so get ready to have some fun when the game drops. Nakata Tomohiro.
Yep. Thank you,
And
Mr.
he drew
Nakata.
this with someone's blood.
Yeah, all right. He looks cool here. I like his face here, but people have been commenting about his face looking like something from like Planet of the Apes or something. He looks like an ape.
Andy Circus.
Any circus, yeah, I guess. But for the most part, he looks like someone from like a ape. He looks like an ape-like character, especially with the the way the face is right here and like the sideburns and everything. Like the way it's like framing his face.
Okay, now that you say that, he reminds me of that villain from. Remember? Okay, we're gonna go mid 90s. Dexter's Laboratory.
You're talking
Now
about? Oh,
and the
no,
monkey.
oh, I know you're going.
It's the ape.
Yeah.
Simeon? Simon? Simeon?
Simon. I think it
ape.
might be Simon. Yeah. I think it might be Simon. But yeah, I know who you're talking about. It's from Justice Friends or whatever. Justice Friends segment. And I remember Monkey was like the one who was able to talk to him, like, you know, heart to heart or whatever, have a connection or whatever.
Found it.
Yep.
I found it.
Yeah, people were memeing about Maxima's face for a little bit, at least within
There
the
you
KOF.
go.
Did you put in the
I DM'd you.
I'll just see on my phone. yeah.
Simeon.
Yeah.
That's his name, Simeon.
It's just Simeon? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he looks like Simeon. He looks like characters like that. I like I like the suit and everything, but you know, his face is kind of funny. It's not bad. I think it's just funny.
I kind of want, like, I might play this game, I might not, but if they had it, like, you pay for extra for, you know, all the sketches that we've been seeing with their little story.
Mm.
I kind of want that in the game, like those characters in that type of drop, you know.
Oh, that style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I guess if they did do that, like maybe like what, $25 at least as a package. Because I don't know, I do like those sketches,
Yeah.
and if they can bring that into the game as like a costume,
Costume.
I think it would look nice.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I see where you're going with it. I don't know if they'll do that, but but you know,
Yeah.
I see where you're going with it. I mean, it is definitely hit or miss for some characters, and Maxima is a little more on the miss when it comes to just the face. Definitely King has it worse. Like the worst character, quote unquote, looking character is King, because the way she moves and her face could be a little better, right? But her movement is like the worst out of all the characters for sure. That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to just like other stuff, it's interesting that Kula's not in it. Kula's not in the team. So what does that mean for Kula herself? Probably going to be a DLC character, because they probably are thinking like, oh yeah, people are gonna buy Kula for sure in the DLC pass or whatever. So they're probably gonna do that. That's my guess anyway. There was that big leak, so that's why. Yeah, there was a big leak for KOF, unfortunately. So I did catch a little bit of it, so I know one other character for sure who's coming. But for the rest of it, I kind of forgot. Honestly, I kind of just like glanced at it, but I know one character for sure who's coming. I'm not gonna say it, but it makes sense. You kind of see it coming. That's the hint I'm gonna give out. Especially if you looked at the KOF 14 story, you kind of know who's coming, kind of in a way. But there are some good surprises, and again, I'm not gonna say it, but we'll have to see.
It's Pikachu, right?
Yeah, it's you got me, dude. It's Pikachu. It's Pikachu.
From Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Actually, that'd be scary.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
Pikachu in Mortal Kombat and just like crawls through your.
Ugh. Okay.
Like, it's like, Ed Boon, what did you do to the Pokemon Company?
Right.
How did they say yes to this? Alright, here comes the leaks, maybe.
No, we're not taking a look at the leaks for sure. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone else. This is the comparison video from yours truly, Orpheus. So thank you, Orpheus, for that.
Mikima.
Nissan Maxima. my dad had a Maxima. Funny enough, it was a pretty good car. admittedly.
The blue looks more organic. That
Mhm.
makes sense.
I like the little the effect on the blue part.
Well, the other one looks like like blue straps. There you
Mhm.
go.
Oh, what do you think of the beam? Do you have any comment about the beam itself? In comparison, I guess. I think it might. Oh no, it's like we already passed the beam, but
Yeah, we are past the beam, but I don't know.
yeah, there you go. Because people say it looks like Baja Blast, but
It does look like Baja. Like to me, the 14 side, because I like the swirl
mm-hmm.
from 14 around the beam, and that the light source from the beam actually illuminates him. While when you look at 15,
Yeah,
nothing. Where's your light source?
it doesn't highlight Maxima as much, surprisingly, as you see in 14. So maybe in 14 it does look better in a way, like technically. But I actually don't mind either one. But yeah, but the 15 one does look like Baja Blast for sure, especially with the color, dude. That color is super Baja Blast for sure. So people are gonna call it Baja Blast instead of whatever his name or the attack move is actually.
I'm doing something.
Yeah. It'd be funny if he's sponsored by Taco Bell or something at some point. But yeah, the shoulder charge is definitely the new move. I like his voice too. I like that voice actor. Konishi is. I think it's Katsuyuki Konishi is his name.
It'd be so funny. Like he's getting ready, right, to beam
Mm-hmm.
for his like super attack, and then he just turns around and the cannon just shoots out of his ass.
The unexpected turn. Yeah.
It's like, wow, he's gonna do a big move.
Have his ass, yeah. Big ol'
That's when you
ass
turn off-
blaster.
When you turn off the game, going like, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Why
I
that?
Yeah. I think hold on, let me try to see if we can get a good shot of his face. I don't know if we can do that here, but let me see. It's slowing down, so maybe we can catch it. Oh, there we go. Okay, kinda. It's a different angle, but it's okay. It's kind of hard to see.
Okay, 14 is reminding me so much of Android 16 right
It
now.
kind of does, yeah. Minus the
And
sideburns, of course.
now
but-
I'm picturing like they're all talking right now.
I know, right?
Kill the Goku.
Yeah, kill the Goku.
child.
Yeah, kill the Goku.
Die, child.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say which one I like when it comes to the face, right? There's some parts I do like with 15, but there's some parts I do like with
The
14.
I don't know. Both hair looks off.
Mm-hmm.
Like 14's hair looks like, when you're just drawing and you don't think about like dimensions and shit. It looks like it just got slapped on.
Yeah, it's got kind of just slapped in there. Oh, there you go.
15 looks like we're trying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. Dude, his face and
See, 14 is like destroy Goku.
yeah, destroy Goku, and then 15 is just like he's just mad. He's just fucking just
15 is like kill this rat.
yeah, just kill everything, kill everything.
Kakarot.
Oh god, but he's kind of soulless on 14 though. I'll give it that.
Again, he's 16.
Yeah, he's definitely an android-looking character for sure in 14. 15 at least is more expressive, so I'll give it that.
15 is like I really have to
I do.
take a shit.
Okay, so there is a big difference actually with the sideburns. Like the sideburns in 15 actually covers his jawline, and then in 14, it just kind of
14
like
looks like just slapped on.
it just slapped on there. Yeah, it looks like it's like patched like a one of those like stickers or whatever. Like it has the adhesive and everything.
It's like, you know, like again, as I was saying, like dimension and depth.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like Play-Doh. That's what his hair reminds me of in 14. It's just Play-Doh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Someone just like sculpted.
Yeah, at least with 15, it looks a little more like hair. But yeah, it's just the way it's like framing his face. Either way, though, he just kind of looks like Simeon from Dead Justice Friends. But yeah, I mean,
Destroy the Goku.
yeah, 14 is destroy the Goku, and then 15 is just fuck everything, fuck everything.
Or 15 looks like I gotta take a real big shit.
Or like a raging shit for sure. Oh.
Ooh, and then 15 just turns around and
Just blasts out of his ass. That's what it
it's
really
like,
is.
whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's not green, it's brown.
Oh god, that's like the cherry on top for a really raging shit. Yeah, there's nothing going on with the suit in 14, and then 15 it's like shining and there's like lights going through.
Like 14 looks like the base model, you know, like
Yeah,
you didn't put details in it.
Yeah.
Or
It's very basic looking.
Yeah, it's like you know, a gunpla.
Yeah, gunpla.
You didn't put any
The airbrush. Yeah, you didn't put the airbrush.
brush. You didn't put paint anything.
You
just
penciled
put
in
on
the lines, but the
you just put on the stickers. That
yeah. That's what I did when I
That's
first.
what I still do because I'm scared of painting on my gunpla.
Oh yeah, it's scary, especially when you fuck up. It's like, oh damn it, I put too much airbrush. Fuck.
Yeah, like I don't know how my friend does it because she uses the box as her
Reference.
reference.
Mm-hmm.
So after she builds everything, she airbrushes the whole thing white. It just goes from there.
Wow.
And hand paints it, and I'm like, why are you doing double the work? And she has a good point because she said that if she doesn't do it, the colors might not look right.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have like a plain surface to do.
Yeah, like a blank canvas almost.
Yeah.
And doesn't it like well, when it comes to Gunpla, don't they have like a really plasticky look to them? Like
Yeah, that's why.
yeah, and then like when you airbrush it, it has a more like natural sort of organic look to it in a way. So I get where she's coming from, but yeah, like you said, it's twice the work and materials and resources.
Like, yeah, it's like the outcome looks pretty. Just why?
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. I mean, there's quite a bit of difference. There's quite a bit of work on Maxima for sure, on from 14 to 15. It's just that the some of the I think really it's just the artwork. Where is it? Let's go here. Yeah. Right.
Like, okay, that artwork
right here. Yeah, there you go.
looks weird.
Yeah.
It looks weird. Like okay, you know what? If you chop off his ears, his hair looks like a helmet.
It does kind of look like some.
It's
yeah,
Magneto!
it looks like Magneto. It's like
Yeah,
it looks like
helmet. Okay, so we have Magneto, Cyclops, and Poison.
I don't know. Mystique when she's in disguise. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, who has brown hair and is brown short hair in X-Men, and is a good chick? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much what it is. Well, there you go. I mean, there's Maxima, and that's Team K. So, no Kula so far. I think maybe Kula might be. Oh, could be. She could be on Angel's team. I forget.
She did.
I forget if there's see that's the part I don't know about the leak, right? Like cool. I mean, I mean I don't even have to need a leak to know Kula's gonna be in the game, but I just wonder if she's gonna be on Angel's team because Angel's still by herself, so no team for her just yet. So we may see her there. Because I think Kula is from Nest too, so and Angel is from Nest as well. So maybe they'll have that sort of Team Nest kind of thing going on. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's Maxima. I may actually play him because he kind of looks like my character, sort of. But we'll see. I heard that he's supposed to be like an anchor character because he needs a lot of meter, and usually how KOF games go. Or matches go, is that you have a point character, right? But you have no meter to start with, and you have to be like a battery to charge up the meter, right? And then you just have to play neutral or whatever to beat the first one. And then as you go down, you have more meter to start with, so it builds up more over time. And by the time you get to your last character, you have your max mode and all your meter built up, or most of the meter built up by then. So that's why you want that big one to be your anchor. So that's why there's like a bit of a meta when it comes to who goes first, who goes second, who goes third in a way. So that's what makes KOF all the more unique. So there are some characters who don't need meter, there are characters who do need meter. So that's what I kind of gathered from. Antonov could either go second or third. That's what I heard. But yeah, anyway, that's all the KOF we got for this one. A little, and then the rest of them are kind of like lightning rounds or whatever, little lightning bits of news. But I thought this was funny to bring up because over the weekend during CEO,
I saw that.
Yeah, there was a senior couple at CEO that was in the tournament playing Marvel of all the games.
And she's a controller user.
Yeah, pad user.
So
Yeah.
all you people denying and naysaying about controller players, look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Granny can kick your ass.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she went 0-2, I think, along with her husband. But everyone goes 0-2, right?
I don't care about her score.
but
I was looking at her team. I was like, Spider-Man?
Sentinel, Spider-Man, and MODOK. Like, holy crap.
I'm like, whoa, Granny, did you hang out with Mabe Spider recently? Is Mabe Spider like your coach? Is he happy right now?
Oh, I forget who plays MODOK. Is it Angelic?
It was Angelic and somebody else.
Well, Angelic is Shimagorath, for sure. Along with someone.
I know Jay Wong fucked around with MODOK.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah. God damn it. Who's the MODOK player?
No, Kanye Blue River.
No, he plays Big Body. But
yeah, so Sentinel. So, let's say that her inspiration came from Mabe Spider, Kanye Blue River, and Jay Wong. Because again, I don't know who plays MODOK. I know someone played MODOK, but I cannot place one.
I'm trying to look it up.
I know, but again, I saw the video of her. She was doing decent, but I guess the opponent was a bit better. But the whole crowd was booing the guy, and I was like, hey.
I know, yeah.
I was like, hey, don't make him the villain.
Yeah, but even with the booing, you do not hold back on anyone. Yeah, that's the respect that you're supposed to give to everyone when you play anyone. So
but I it was the video on Twitter. Someone wrote in the comment, the guy should have just make it last longer. Lose one round. Just lose one round. Come on. But look at the enjoyment she's having.
Oh yeah. No,
that is genuine.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And don't forget the husband. I think the husband was in the pool, so that's why we didn't get to see him. I think I could be wrong, but yeah. But senior couple. I think they actually also. There's another bit of a. Oh, I think that's the husband right there, in the middle, that. If you see that little bit of a, in the crowd. I think that's her husband right there. Anyway, I think they actually have weeklies or whatever. They have their own little tournament of weeklies with Marvel. So they have like their own little community thing going on too. That's kind of cool if that is true. But yeah, I think overall CEO was like a big success, all things considered. Oh, he did play. Oh, there you go. There's a picture of him. That's so funny.
Oh, so if you if you go back to the event hub, scroll all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
There's the YouTube video,
Ah.
and then there's Kanye Blue River, so you can hear him like his excitement. Like he was like, "Ooh, look at all of these! Look at these boys!" I was like, "So Kanye is like, thank you."
Oh, you mean Kane Blue River? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Kanye.
Kanye West.
Kanye West, like, woo! Like,
Kanye West. Can you imagine Kanye West into Marvel? Like, the community would be like get a super boost.
Divided.
Yeah.
But King Blue River, you can hear his excitement for just seeing Sentinel. And that's also brave, like having Sentinel as
point. Yeah. Oh, she got him with the Spider-Man. Okay, yeah. She was kind of hitting him.
Yeah.
And then they were booing him and whatever, but
yeah.
Like I said, it's disrespectful if you play with them too. So it's like.
That's why, like, when they were saying boo, when they were booing, I was like, guys, don't make him the villain.
Yeah.
We have one. His name is F-Champ.
I know. Oh, there's MODOK. That's so funny.
I really think, like, the only person I can just imagine playing MODOK was Jay Wong.
I think Priest is what I'm trying to think of. Priest and someone else. Because I'm looking at the best of MODOK or whatever, and he's on there. At least for like a highlight anyway. Oh god, there's a trailer for MODOK. That's so old. Anyway. Oh, that's from 2010. Jesus Christ. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, you have an old couple at CEO. It was kind of cool to kind of see them. They just
and their name is
the woman is Tinker, right? And then the dude
I can't pronounce his name. It's in that tweet that you're
let me see.
Go back.
Oh, is it in here?
Yeah, so scroll up right there. Meet Tinker and
Arakius? That's my guess. I wonder where you get that. Where you got that name from? It's a bit of a unique name. It's kind of cool. Tinker's like what, Tinkerbell or whatever, so that's kind of cute. But maybe that's what I'm assuming. But Arakius is like, whoa, that's a bit of a unique name. But hey, hats off to them for entering, showing their enthusiasm for the game. And there was a trailer from CEO from Guilty Gear, and it was Baiken that was revealed, or teased rather, and they'll actually fully reveal Baiken in January. So I don't have a tweet for it, but just know that happened, and we don't really need to look at it because it's literally like a couple of seconds or something. So just know that Baiken is in there. She's confirmed to be in DLC, and she'll just be that character that looks cool, but no one's gonna play her because she's fucking hard. at least for me anyway. That's for me anyway.
I'm still holding my breath that we get Bridget back for Guilty
Oh no,
Gear.
Bridget has to come back, like either by the end of the DLC pass or beginning of pass 2 or whatever, the second pass.
Yeah, pass 2.
Mm-hmm.
But if she is nowhere to be found, that's when I think they're gonna get a riot.
I know, right? Because I think because Baiken is the 4th, or no, she's the 3rd, right? Out of 5, because there's
Well, there were 2 more slots.
Oh no,
so
that's no.
Bike
She's the
is-
fourth. She's the fourth. Cause there's Gold Lewis, Jacko, and then Happy Chaos.
Happy.
And now, so Biking's just announced. So yeah, we still have one more in the slot.
Yeah, 1 more slot.
So that one has to be Bridget then, because she's really popular too. If it's
Let's
like,
see,
go ahead.
shooting out there.
Mm-hmm.
My top 5 of I don't know how many. For that last slot, I'm hoping it's either going to be Bridget, Johnny,
Yeah.
big ass question mark, Slayer?
Maybe, yeah.
Big question mark,
Or Jam.
Jam, and then my last one will be I don't know how they're gonna write her in, but it'll be nice to see her, even though she's dead in lore. Justice,
Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, Justice, yeah.
or if you want to throw a big ass curveball, because we do see them in the story. Testament.
Yeah, I can definitely see Testament. That's like a nice little surprise.
If they want to like turn heads, they bring back Justice out of nowhere. It's
yeah.
like why and how? It's like you're supposed to be dead.
I'd be okay if Testament made it over Bridget, because Testament is like kind of a really niche kind of character too. So that'd be kind of nice. But otherwise, yeah, Johnny's like a given, right? That's another cool character sort of thing. But yeah, Bridget, that would be kind of nice to see, because we've seen Johnny, right? We've seen Johnny quite a bit over past few years. So seeing
or it could be Bridget, but it's not. Bridget we know. It's the twin.
Oh, maybe.
Because again, people that know Guilty Gear lore, Bridget has a twin.
Mm-hmm.
So if that twin takes the slot, but plays differently,
that'd be interesting.
Plays differently than Bridget, then I'll be like, wow.
Yeah.
They remember characters.
Yeah.
Lore.
Well, that'd be our thing from CEO. It was a success for the most part. Thanks to Jabali. He did Jabali and his crew, of course. They did a lot of work to make it work. And I think from CEO, there wasn't many cases at all when it comes to COVID. But when it comes to the Smash side of things, that they had their own set of tournaments too, including Summit. Well, that's an invitational, but they had another big tournament. I forget what it was called. That one happened, and unfortunately, there were a good number of cases from there. I don't think a lot, but there's more from what I've seen than CEO. So maybe, it might just be circumstances, right? It could be something else. I don't know, but Toph was actually one of the confirmed people to have COVID, unfortunately. But he's doing okay, because he had like the vaccine and everything.
Now it's just more ammo for people to make more fun of Smash players.
Smash players, or just the FGC in general. Like, why are you having these big events or whatever still? But whatever.
Smash players can't take a shower or put deodorant.
Well, speaking of Smash, funny enough, there was the introduction of the Panda Controller. The Panda Controller has been something they've wanted to do for a very long time, from what I understand, as I've had some time with Panda to work with them and stuff like that for videos. But I picked up some hints about this controller here and there, kind of a little bit in a way. They didn't like tell me anything, but from what I've gathered anyway, or hints or whatever, that it kind of is out there in public. But they were working on a controller that's supposed to be like the ultimate GameCube controller, that you can like customize and like adjust the tension of these buttons or whatever, and like change out the joystick and do all kinds of doohickeys and whatever. Was something like people were really looking forward to, because it had a lot of updated features for an old controller that Nintendo doesn't really pay attention to, because how Smash community is with their GameCube controllers. They have their own like custom controllers from like third-party stuff or parties or whatever, or groups, to make their custom controllers with all this fancy stuff on it. But yeah, but the Panda Controller was supposed to be like a more accessible way to have that sort of controller. But yes, it's $90, but it has so much in it that it kind of is worth it if you're like really into that part of the market. And like he's like kind of explained how like the buttons feel. There's the triggers. You can, and there's like the USB-C connection in there, and you can lock it so that way it doesn't fall off or anything like that. I think it could be wireless too. There is a wireless option, I think, too. It's got all kinds of doohickeys inside, so that's why it's like $90. And you can have like extra buttons on the bottom, I think, and yeah. So again, it's got a lot of stuff on it. So people were really looking forward to it, and there was a Kickstarter, and it met the goal like 10 times over. So it made like millions of dollars, I think, when the goal was like just 100,000, which was crazy. But unfortunately, due to COVID and a lot of things affecting the production side of things right now, because part shortages and whatever, they had to cancel it. So Panda is actually going out their way to fully refund all the Kickstarters who put their money into it. So until they have like no better like news or whatever, or better like data on when things are good, then I think they will have another Kickstarter or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think, but for right now, they're just fully refunding all the people who put their money into it, which is, my kudos to them for doing that instead of like holding money, like oh we'll get it out there, whatever. But but instead they're just giving money back and stuff like that. Yeah, which is nice. It's actually really nice. Panda Global has been one of the few esports teams I'm like super confident that they're like genuine and cool and stuff like that. I've worked with some of the people from Panda, and they've been really nice to me when we try to get videos out and stuff like that. Been super understanding and all that. So real genuine people that are passionate about like Smash and fighting games and stuff like that. So yeah, from the picture right here, you can definitely like see like the extra buttons on the bottom, and I think there's like a battery compartment, and you can like do some doohickeys with the triggers, and I think there are like, again, you can like adjust the tension and whatever. You can make it just click or have a like a throttle kind of thing going on, maybe. I think, could be wrong, but there's an extra. Yeah, as you can see, there's like the extra shoulder buttons right there, because the original GameCube controller has only has one. So things like that really do add up to the cost, but it's all worth it if you're really into that sort of market. The shell even comes off easily with a magnet, so you can customize the look on it really easily. You can even, in fact, change the shape of the controller really easily, so that way it's comfortable in your hands or whatever with various shapes. So yeah, fully customizable, change shapes with the Pro Shell or GC Shell, expansion packs, and blah blah blah. Like, again, it's super fancy. It's got all the little. It's like a Swiss Army knife for a GameCube controller. So people were really looking forward to it, but unfortunately, COVID happened, or is happening still, and it's putting a hold on that project for right now, unfortunately. But again, good on them for refunding the money. So hopefully in the future, somewhere, we can see the controller make its return. And I kind of want to get it just to kind of see like how it feels and stuff like that, and all that once that comes out. But anyway, any comments on that before we go to the next thing? Or okay. So yeah, so it was Garfield and Nick All-Stars, the Nick All-Star Brawl game. There's a funny rumor or meme or whatever that he wasn't gonna come out on, or they wanted him to come out on Monday or something like that. But there was also another like little meme where he's like locked, like a character that's locked on Mondays or something like that because he hates Mondays or something like that. I forgot how the meme went, but basically kind of like something like that. But yeah, Garfield's in the game, and that's kind of nice little surprise, I guess, because he's another classic character. I actually didn't know he was actually under Nickelodeon. but whatever. But for those who are still following Nick All-Star Brawl, there's some news over the past few weeks. Again, with all the fighting games and stuff like that. This was during the interview with Hungry Box and one of the devs from Game Mill, I think. That's the devs for All-Star Brawl. And they said that the latest free DLC character will be coming to the game pretty soon. I think that could be Garfield. That could be someone else. I forget. It's been a few weeks, so a bunch of characters and stages are in the works. Crossplay will be available Q1 2022, and we've heard big caps on heard your request, and you'll be hearing again big caps on hearing from us soon. And then the sunglass emoji or whatever. So that's like a big hint that the voices might be coming in. Like, I don't know. That could be a little teaser that they're trying to add the voices in there.
Better be that if they're gonna add voices, it better be the one SpongeBob was beating Patrick up, and I forgot what he said at the end. He's like, "Take that, you."
Oh.
I forget what it was called.
I kind of did just wish they did that from the beginning, like delay the game and then put the voices in there, and then release the game on launch the game and at a different date instead of just putting out the game out there as is. But I guess it is what it is.
Well, I'm glad it's gonna happen, but
Mm-hmm.
to me, it's like they gotta find someone to do a very convincing Nigel Thornberry. It's
For sure.
unless Tim Curry,
Somehow
permission.
miraculously comes back, but
or gives them permission to use like the archive footage from
the clips, yeah.
the clips, or like I'm damn well sure Nickelodeon has like those unused voice lines and
Oh yeah, for sure.
and just add it in there.
Yeah.
Or again, just find like someone to be as a close match to Tim Curry than not having him be voiced at all.
Yeah. Well, they're doing their best. That's what I gathered anyway. So, trying to make it work.
I wouldn't mind like Nigel Thornberry just saying smashing.
Yeah. Smasher. Yeah.
Just saying that over and over. Like yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. Next up, this one is with Power Rangers. It is Rita Repulsa, another classic character.
And it's actually the original voice.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Like I thought it was, someone like, just playing her.
She still sounds good too. After
I know. And isn't she like in her 70s, late 80s, or something like that?
I don't know about that, but
Jesus, I was like, okay. What did you guys say to her? It's like, hey, we're bringing Power Rangers. Yes! She goes like, yes!
She got combos too. Like, oh my god, she's like Dormammu.
After 25 years, I'm back. It's like, what?
And you won't eat my mix-ups.
Take that!
Look at that. She got the fucking ball and everything. Like, it's so crazy. She even has like a little minion thing come out too, like the putties.
I'm kind of sad, or it might not be in this trailer. She doesn't say "make my monster grow."
I know, alright.
If she doesn't have it, it's like, wow, you guys missed a very good opportunity to bring that line back.
I think they just try to like they try to incorporate that idea, but they don't know how to like fit it into.
Now where's my husband?
Yeah.
Beat his ass with this wand.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. Yeah. I'm trying to double confirm and
How old she is.
how old she is. It didn't say her age right away, but she was born in. Well, wait. Hold on. Oh wow, it didn't even say her year, which is really weird. But she was active from 65, so you can say when. You can kind of get an idea of how old she is, but her date is actually not there, surprisingly. It's Barbara Goodson is the original voice actress, and she made you can definitely confirm that she is in the game, like Battle for the Grid, Rita Repulsa. She's there. If you don't, in case anyone doesn't believe it. But that's actually really cool. Oh wow, she was actually in Legend of Korra as it just says shaman, but okay, that's kind of cool.
Oh, found it. She's 72.
Oh, 72. Okay, she was okay. You're kind of close to 80.
Boo.
Close enough. But it's so cool. Like it's like one of my sort of childhood attachments or whatever. Fucking Rita Repulsa, dude. Ah! Although then again, Goku's voice actress is like almost 90 and she's still doing Kamehamehas, you know.
Yeah, like, well, with Goku's voice actress. I was watching her video, you know, saying thank you for all this time, and she kind of like threw in a joke. I want to keep doing voice acting till I'm 120. I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
like no.
No, you're not. I mean, I
thank you.
But thank you for your passion.
No.
Thank you for your passion, but Jesus Christ.
It's like, sorry, there's an age limit.
Yeah, right.
You can make cameos, but no.
Yeah. But yeah, here I'm glad that we're able to get the original voice actress to do Rita Repulsa.
Kind of want like someone to make like someone like who sounds like her and just like voice dubs it. She goes like, "Take this, piece of shit."
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, Rita's mad.
Yeah, I know.
Booyah!
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but
When she said booyah, I was like, you've been watching Teen Titans, haven't you?
I know.
We all know what Rita's favorite Titan is.
Mm-hmm.
It's Starfire. No. it's Cyborg.
Yep. So yep, Rita Repulsa is definitely in the game now, and she got them schmixes, man. She got the combos, man. Funny enough.
She can kick your ass.
Yeah, I know. She can whoop your ass Marvel style. That's for sure. With the original voice actress, though, again, that's really cool. I'm kudos to that team for getting her to get on to do the voice again.
What else she voiced? Oh wow, she was in Godzilla Singular Point.
Oh, was she?
She was Tilda. English version.
Yeah.
Gurren Lagann. She was Kunba. Oh, she was Kunba.
Oh, she was that lady from Singular Point. Okay, that's cool. Okay. What?
She was in Love Hina. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh my.
That's Rita Repulsa. No.
Yes!
Yes!
I love you! It's like, whoa.
I can't hide my feelings anymore! Make my love growl! Okay, anyway, we gotta move on. Okay, so more characters from fighting games. We thought Dragon Ball was over. Dragon Ball FighterZ was over with their characters, but that wasn't the case. We have another character coming up for FighterZ, which is Android 21 Lab Coat, which is actually the name for this character. So initially people thought this was a costume, but no, this is supposed to be a new character. Actual new character for the game. Which is kind of weird. Yeah, it's barely a teaser. Because you do see the bit of her, model. That's it. That's all you get.
I'm still disappointed in this game that we don't have Mr. Satan.
I know, right? Massive disappointment. They put Master Roshi. I'm happy with that part,
but I wanted Mr. Satan, so he punches you and you'd be like, wait,
I know.
I have a present.
Yeah, I know. I want to see that so bad in Arx's art form, man. The graphics, man.
And it'd be so funny that move is actually a one-hit kill if you land it.
I know. Oh my god!
So
but it's like super.
hilarious.
It's super shitty. But when you get hit by it, it's a one-hit kill.
Super. If you can, and it doesn't just kill; it kills both of you.
Oh yeah.
Or it if if it goes off, it just goes into an automatic draw.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like a troll move, basically. Yeah. To
there's no round 2 or 3. It just goes draw.
Draw. Yeah, I know.
Everyone dies. It's
Everyone dies. Oh, everyone dies. Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Then you just see the end screen.
That'd be so broken though in tournament.
I know.
It'd be so broken.
It'd be so funny. The end screen would be her girl doing this.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Did it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But dude, you gotta have the present, dude. The present, oh man, I want to see that.
I love spamming that.
Mm-hmm. In the Budokai, right?
Yeah, Budokai. Oh, that thing was so fun to spam.
Mm-hmm. You got the dynamite kick and the Hercule kick or whatever. Dynamic punch, I think it was called, when he would just rapid punch you, but does nothing. But yeah, so we have a new character, but it's just like a pre-existing character in a different costume, I guess. But I think she'll have different moves, I guess. So
yeah.
Okay, I mean,
she fights like Wesker, and if her glasses
I know. I wonder what her level 3 super will be. Is she just gonna turn the Majin form, or like how Goku does in his Super Saiyan 3, or is she gonna do something else, right? Because yeah, what can she do? I think they might go with the Xenoverse route, because if people play Xenoverse, they kind of get an idea of how she plays with her lab coat on, because she has the blades, whatever, the energy blades. So maybe that's how she fights. That's what the other Android 21 does anyway. She has the thing, the blade thing. So there's that, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it does mean that there is more characters coming. There has to be, right? They can't just do one and then okay, that's it. They gotta do a couple more.
It's so funny. Let's say you have her,
Mm-hmm.
her Majin self,
Uh-huh.
and then another android, and they all are conversating with each other as their intro.
Yeah, conversing. That'd be kind of funny.
So it'd be so funny. You have 16. What is our objective? Kill the Goku.
Yeah. I know.
That would make Lafayette so happy.
Yeah.
They added that meme. Kill the Goku.
Mm-hmm. Her lore is kind of complicating, because she's supposed to be a bio android that looks like Jiro's love one or whatever, his partner, and yeah, so she's basically like a more advanced version of Cell, I guess. That's the best way to put it. But and because she has the Majin cells somehow, she can eat people and stuff like that, so she can absorb even more people or something like that. So yeah, so she basically is a better version of Cell. Perfect Cell, even.
Perfect Cell's who are you? I'm you, but better.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, basically. That's basically what she is. So yeah. And then yes, she is Android 16's mom or whatever, which is kind of weird to say, but that's kind of what it is. Because Android 16 is supposed to be a replica of Jiro's son, who died in battle during the Red Ribbon Army saga. I think. I think he just randomly died. Like, you don't even get to see him. Like, he just randomly died during.
No, Goku killed him.
Goku killed him. Yeah, whatever. Like, whatever battle. He died, and Jiro actually felt sad about that, so he wanted to make 16, and the reason why there's a reason why he's like kind of like a pacifist in comparison to the other androids, is because he didn't want him to kind of fight in the first place, in a way so that he doesn't get destroyed or whatever. He's less likely to get destroyed, but still wanted to kill Goku. So I guess he just has that one objective, to kill Goku.
I'm a pacifist. Oh, hi, my name's Goku.
Kill. the red eyes. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. So more characters for that game, I guess.
Oh, and also, before we jump into the next one, I'm also pissed off that we don't have Shenron.
Oh, the Omega Shen. Oh wait.
Yeah, we don't have Omega Shenron.
No. What are you doing? Stop playing. I didn't tell you to play. Stop.
Now we can play.
Okay, now we can play. Okay. So there was this fighting game trailer that I wanted to just play, and then it was one of the most ridiculous trailers I've seen in a long time. But it's genius because people were talking about it.
You want to know what time it is? It's Phantom breaking time. Oh yeah, let's go.
I'm sorry, are we back in the 90s? And
I know.
80s? This announcer needs to get with the times.
Characters,
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. There's just too much lollies on my screen.
Maximum
I'm thinking Microsoft and Rare wants to talk to you.
I know, right?
Lots and lots of fighting. Oh my, spicy.
Spice?
Let's go crazy. Yeah, boom, unleash the power of 1,000 suns on your opponent. Not gonna lie, I'm actually excited about this one. Giant magical tigers.
That fucking
yes,
character.
indeed.
Ooh.
Let's go and collect $200. Battle your way through story mode because
Oh,
running is an
man.
essential life skill. What is she looking at?
I'm sorry, is there no guys in this game?
You said you wanted
No,
more words and
I don't think so. I think there are a few guys.
No, they're not guys.
They're either hermaphrodites or females.
Are you ready to
Huh.
break some
They go by they? Or
I think it's
them?
like skullgirls, right? It's like mostly waifus and a couple of guys.
2022, the fire in your
I don't know.
heart
They
burning like habanero
these
sauce.
girls, I don't know. I don't want to go to jail, so I'll leave that to you, Ender, and Faka. to
Yeah. There are a couple of guys in here. There are a couple of guys in here.
Again, I'm gonna leave this to you.
Yeah.
Ender, and such.
I don't know if we're gonna play this or not, but
I'll be like 30 miles away. Looking
30
through a
miles, yeah.
telescope, going like, oh, okay, they are not. The cops are not here yet. The cops are not here yet.
Yeah. So so this is not a new game, but this was a game from a long time ago, and they're bringing it back. I think with rollback netcode, I could be wrong, but there's new updates. There's more characters in here, including someone from a visual novel series over all the way to the top right, which is Kurisu, from Steins Gate. For those who play the original novel game. So there's actually at least one guest character in there. I don't know what this fighting game is all about. I think it might be a combination of visual novel characters. I have no idea otherwise, but that's just, I know that for sure. Kurisu is the only character that I recognize in this entire roster, which is funny. But overall, the trailer itself, while super cheesy, and you could say it's the worst trailer because it's like weird and the voicing and whatever, right? But it's genius because people were talking about it, and so it's got more exposure that way. So that it's on purpose. Obviously, it's all for good fun, but it's just goofy and funny. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, any other comments for Phantom Breaker? Are you gonna break some Phantoms? What's the release date for this game? It's like what, in February or something like that? Oh, it's in March of next year. Middle of March, literally. Are you ready to break some Phantoms?
No, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
It's like, are you ready to break this? No.
Are you okay?
Nope.
Yeah. I think there was one more thing from the fighting game news side of things. Oh, okay, never mind. I think I meant to put the trailer on this link or whatever, but I already did that twice. Okay, so we're done with the fighting game stuff. So yay, we're done with that for the year. Yay. All right, so there's a couple of frontline news. We'll try to get through these as quickly as possible. So there was the Game Awards stuff. Did you watch the Game Awards? Oh no, it was on the way, right? During your flight.
It was on the way, so I got like the tail end
Uh-huh.
of the announcements and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Was disappointed.
Right.
The announcements. We didn't hear anything else.
No Bayo 3, first off.
It's fucking okay.
Yeah.
You can hear it in my voice.
It's
fine.
It's fine. I couldn't find the highlight pages, so let me see if I can find it now. Oops. Highlights.
But I am interested in a couple of upcoming games.
Uh-huh.
Well, the first one is actually seeing a new Star Wars game coming out.
Oh, yeah. There was the visual... Eclipse, yeah. Well, that one's by David Cage and his company. I think it's Quantum Dream. I think that's the company. There's been some controversy around that a little bit because of what Cage has been going through and what he's been accused of and stuff like that. And I think it's true for the most part, but I'm gonna not go into that. But so I mean, I'm not gonna judge if anyone wants a game. Like, go ahead, whatever. A lot of people have been still buying Call of Duty, so who cares? Don't judge them because they want to play video games. But anyway, there's other stuff to talk about when it comes to announcements. There was a Wonder Woman game that was teased from Warner Brothers, I believe. There was no NRS, despite Ed Boon and Tobias and other people in LA. People thought there was going to be some sort of like NRS announcement there at the Game Awards like last time with Mortal Kombat 11. Because that was first announced there. So people were expecting NRS stuff, but that didn't happen, unfortunately.
I'm happy with the... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Suicide Squad got a new trailer.
Yes, yeah.
To be honest, I forgot about that game.
A little bit, yeah. It's been a while, so... But we got the gameplay, and it looks like, what you expect. It's a third-person shooter kind of deal, and... it looks fun. I'm actually gonna try it out, or give it a first day purchase or whatever. I'm interested in that. I'm still waiting on fucking what was the other one? Arkham Knights or whatever. I think it was called. And then, but that wasn't in the award show or whatever. But there was other announcements. What was the? Oh yeah, there was Persona 4 Ultimax coming to the newer systems, which was actually kind of surprising. But they didn't say about rollback netcode. But I don't think they are gonna put rollback netcode from what it sounds like. So that sucks. But it is what it is. New Alan Wake. they did announce the Final Fantasy stuff or Final Fantasy Remake on PC or 7 Remake, excuse me, on PC,
Yep.
which already came out at this point, which has been disappointing so far because it didn't come out or it's not optimized for the RTX graphics cards, unfortunately. So it's been choppy, for a lot of places in the game. Unfortunate. There's the Cuphead DLC, and then the Sonic stuff. Oh my god, this was a good night for the Sonic fans, like me. The Sonic movie was announced, or the trailer was released. They had actual Dr. Eggman or / Robotnik with the mustache and everything, so that's cool with Jim Carrey. And yeah, so Knuckles was showing off. His voice with Idris Elba was actually pretty cool. It's interesting. He's not doing the British accent or anything like that. He's keeping it more towards American or just not English accent for sure, or British I should say. So interesting. I didn't expect Knuckles to sound like that, but cool. I look forward.
One thing I'm worried about this reveal list
Mm-hmm.
is the second to the last one.
Oh, the Halo.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm worried about that TV series.
And why is that?
It's supposed to be a prequel,
Uh-huh.
and they claim they're gonna follow the books.
Oh.
And I have like some of the books with me. I read them, so if they fuck up on this, it's like.
Yeah.
But I cannot be too mad because we gotta remember the Halo movie has been in production hell for like what? Since Halo 2?
Mm-hmm.
Or somewhere around that timeline.
Okay.
So it's like, don't fuck this up. Don't be Netflix.
Yeah.
I love you, Netflix, but your reputation on anime adaptation. That's why again I'm worrying about One Piece.
Oh yeah. We'll actually get to Cowboy Bebop later on during the Netflix and stuff like that type of news.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but anyway, there's a Dune video game coming out, which is kind of surprising.
Surprising and weird.
Yeah, and weird, yeah, for sure. Slitherhead was is developed by the guy who did Silent Hill, which is kind of neat. There's the free-to-play Rumbleverse, which is supposed to be like a battle royale fighting game kind of thing from Iron Galaxy. Oh yeah, Sonic Frontiers. I almost forgot to talk about that. That's the open world Sonic game that I'm actually looking forward to because it makes sense, for Sonic to run around and stuff like that in an open world type of thing. So hopefully the open world part will be really fun and good. Hopefully it won't come out like Sonic 06 where it was all buggy and shitty and whatever. So hopefully that will that'll be safe, but we'll see. But I'll take a bullet for that. They talked about more about the Sunbreak expansion for Monster Hunter Rise.
As much as a Monster Hunter fan I give zero shit. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. The honey.
Sorry,
go ahead.
The honeymoon phase is I think what you're about to say. The honeymoon phase is done.
How long did it last for you? Was it a week or so?
I want to say, well, because my whole fiasco with Capcom.
Yeah, but when you got the game and played it,
when I got the game, it took my honeymoon phase was like I want to say a month.
Oh, a month. Okay.
And then that's it.
Mm-hmm. For me, the first launch week or whatever was we did a lot, so that's why it probably just took us a week to do the main game, at least part of things, and we didn't really do post game stuff, which doesn't really have much to do anyway. So it's while the getting to the end is really fun, and after main game, there's just nothing to do. There's not much else to do other than if you want to min max your stuff, then sure. But you know, with all the gear and accessories and jewelry and whatever the fuck. Like, if you want to do that, okay. But granted, yes, there are some events and stuff like that, the collaboration events that are permanent, but there's really not much else to do. So
Yep.
it's kind of, it's like, it's, if you're okay with the main game, yeah, sure, it's really fun. But after that, it's like, all right, you know, it's kind of done. I'll probably try out the Sunbreak expansion myself just to see, but it'll probably just not last long, like kind of like what Rise was to me. But you know, hey, it is what it is, I guess. There's still stuff coming, I guess, for that game, but I don't know. Kind of a unique case. I wanted to stay on the game for longer, but yeah, there's nothing else for me to do, honestly. Anyway, that's pretty much all the announcement that we are interested about. Some of the awards were interesting, like Fighting Game of the Year or whatever it was. Guilty Gear, of course. The family game, It Takes Two, it beat all the Nintendo games, which is funny. Final Fantasy 14 won best ongoing game and community support, so that's really cool. And then best narrative actually went to Guardians of the Galaxy, which is kind of surprising. The game of the year was It Takes Two, of all things, which I'm actually kind of happy for Joseph, who said fuck the Oscars. And now, yeah, he got game of the year. So what a story. What a story for that guy. Kenna was actually the best indie game, so that's actually
Good.
pretty cool. What else? Oh, best action game was Metroid Dread, so I'm happy for that one. Best role playing game, oh my god, that one was like, I was so happy because fucking Cyberpunk got nominated of all things. Like, why? And then, but
I was kind of livid when they said best mobile game was Genshin Impact.
oh yeah, you're right.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, and okay.
Yeah.
But best community support, I'm so glad it was 14.
I know, right?
Because if Genshin won that, I would be like, are you guys high?
Dude, I've been so fucking mad. Oh my god. Genshin's been so bad with their community, like the community support.
I was like, are you high? Did you guys forget the fiasco of we're going to give you guys what's it called? Gems?
Yeah, the Primo Gems, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna give you Primo Gems. Oh, cool. How much did you get? I only got 50. Oh, I got
It's like jump change.
I got 150. You got what?
Yeah, I know. It's
like my boyfriend said that it wasn't even enough to do a single pool. I was like, so again, best community support. Thank God it was 14.
Yeah. And again, thank God it was Tales of Arise of all things that got best role playing game. Like I was really happy about that.
The best strategy to me, strategy game, Age of Empires 4. I was like, that thing's not even like old yet. It's still new. How could you say it's best right now?
They got shit to do, or they got shit to talk about.
they didn't have shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Best esports, I was kind of hoping Apex.
Yeah.
Kind of, but not really. Best fighting game, Strive.
Yeah, that's kind of a given. It would have been so funny if it was Nickelodeon or whatever, but
I would have fucking like folded in half and got like, okay, kill me now.
I know. What was the other one that was kind of cool? Oh, Maggie Robertson won the best performance. She was Lady D, the big lady in Resident Evil Village. So
sex sells.
Yeah, I know. But no, she was great. I mean, I really liked her.
She was great.
Yeah.
But again, the internet,
memes,
something else with that character.
Memes and porn and all that stuff is power.
They did that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty much all that. I mean, all we can say that interests us. Yeah, because like there wasn't much about the big blockbuster type of game, so this was kind of like it was like a okay type of thing. But I mean, game of the year, it was kind of funny, Joseph, right? I honestly would have thought like games like Psychonauts 2 or like Deathloop would have won it. Deathloop won a couple of them, so I thought that was gonna be game of the year. But no,
But I think with Deathloop, I think people were like a little tired. Some people were tired already of it.
maybe I don't know.
Because remember, every single shit was like,
I know,
here's Deathloop. It's like
Every state of play had Deathloop. Again, yeah.
it's like that meme, with Sheldon and Shannon. Yeah, Shannon and the teacher from Jimmy Neutron.
Oh
This is the 7th time that you brought that shit in here.
yeah. I know, for show and tell.
For show and tell. Get that shit out of here.
Mhm. Yep. But yeah, nothing from Ratchet and Clank nor Psychonauts, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, nothing from them. They didn't get anything. They got nominated, but yeah, they didn't get anything from the awards. Not even like best art direction. Who got best art direction? It was Deathloop. Yeah, I was like, what? That game? Okay, all right. Yeah, I honestly, I think Guilty Gear should have been on that category too, because the graphics on that game, man, they look so cool. It's so sick. They really Arxis really pushes the art direction in fighting games.
That's why Arxis needs to just say, go up to Shonen Jump and just say, we'll make your games from now on. Please do not do what you did with the plastic shit that you made called Jump Force.
Oh my god, I know, right?
We'll make the fucking games. We'll do the art style.
Dude, they got Namco on lockdown though when it comes to games. So they'll go to them when it comes to Namco stuff. Or when it comes to video game stuff, sorry, with Namco. But when it comes to I don't know if they want fighting games, so that's the thing. They always want like the shit that sells easily, which is arena fighter or arena fighting game, or some sort of like story adventure game kind of nonsense or something else. Mobile games. That too. But yeah, anyway, that's all we got. The show itself was good, it was probably the best one yet in terms of balance, right? Although there was that thing about Jeff like saying like, oh, we don't endorse sexual harassment online and whatever that sort of stuff, because he was like kind of basically talking shit about Blizzard kind of indirectly. And then I think it was like 10 minutes after that, they showed the trailer for the Star Wars Eclipse, which is from Quantic Dream, which is a company that has been dealing with sexual harassment again, sort of in a way. So I don't know, whatever. I mean, that's another story itself, which Jason Schreier did point out. Funny enough, it says we at the Game Awards take strong stance against harassment of any kind. Now he's a new game from Quantic Dream. Like, yeah, seriously, that's what kind of happened. Yeah, but for those who want to play the game, I don't judge. It's Star Wars and stuff like that. I'm sure the product itself could be neat potentially, but just be aware that stuff is going on, All right. Anyway, speaking of cases and court cases and stuff like that, this is sort of happening within the FGC, unfortunately. So Hitbox is a company that makes, well, the Hitbox, right? The Hitbox is the arcade controller or fighting game controller, for the most part, that has all just buttons instead of like the stick and then the buttons usually. And it's kind of unique in that sense. So you don't have to like move around the stick to do inputs. You can just press the buttons to do your traditional inputs and such. And a lot of people prefer that way more and more, I guess. And it's, I guess, better for the hands in some sense, I guess. But it all depends on your posture and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. They make that controller. And then there was Junk Food Customs, who makes the snack box, which is essentially the same thing but smaller. It's more compact. It's thinner. It's lighter. It's a different take. I don't know if Hitbox has a patent on that sort of design, but they went after them and with the cease and desist letter towards Junk Food, and now Junk Food has responded with a lawsuit, I think. So they're kind of butting heads right now with this whole thing going on. Who's got the case or whatever? I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna say who's in the right or wrong. But for right now, Hitbox is sort of under fire because they're kind of being looked at like how Nintendo handles their their what do you call their the fan games, and you know what I mean, like they're trying to like get a hold of their property or whatever. I don't think even Hitbox has the pen. Like again, I don't think they even have a pen on that particular design. So if that's true, then I don't think they're in the right to do so, right? But I don't know. It's an unfortunate case, and Hitbox right now it's not looking good for them. For right now, at least. Yeah, I mean, did you hear about this at all? Did you catch wind of it at all? Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate for snack box. I was thinking about getting a snack box because it's smaller, it's compact, right? It's not gonna take up a whole lot of space. As for the Hitbox, it's like big and whatever. I mean, it'll fit on your lap, sure, and it won't slip off, but it's like big and cumbersome for me anyway. So that's why I was thinking about getting a snack box or whatever. Snack box micro to be more specific, which is basically a smaller version of the Hitbox. No, I don't know what's going on with that beyond that there was a cease and desist letter sent out, and they're kind of fighting over it right now. No development as of late, but that's happening. Okay, last one for the frontline type of news. This was very recent, and this is involving with Riot Games. So Riot Games has been another company dealing with harassment and all that stuff, kind of like with Activision and other companies like Ubisoft. But this one has met a settlement after all that, and it says here, the payout is $80 million, but there was another update for that, and apparently now it's $100 million for the settlement. So it looks like the people who were discriminated are gonna in total are gonna get $100 million overall. Which I don't know how much is that in comparison to what they make, but it's looking better, I guess you can say. 100 million, that sounds a lot, but I have to see how much they make in order to see, like, you know what I mean, like how much of that holds water. But do you have any comment about this one? Since, well, it's Riot Games.
Was that saying from Doctor Strange, the first one that Mortal said? The bill always comes due.
Mm-hmm.
So here it comes.
And here it came. Yeah. So I don't know who came first. I forget who came first. It was Riot or Blizzard. Maybe it was Riot that was investigated first, and then Blizzard or something like that.
Yeah.
But this is from California. Who was accusing them or whatever. They were the prosecutors, and the plaintiff has to now. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what's going on. So it is okay. So while it is 100 million in total, 20 million of that is going to go towards the attorney's fees and miscellaneous expenses. So that's why it's actually 80 million in actual payout money for those who were affected by the whole harassment and stuff like that. Which, again, does sound a lot to your average Joe, But to Riot Games, how much is that worth? You know what I mean? So, yeah. There's a lot of back and forth, of course. There was like as high as 400 million. Like, holy shit. But again, we don't know how much Riot Games is making, all things considered. Do you know on top of my head or no?
Nope.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm doing with Riot Game is just playing their card game,
Runeterra, whatever.
Runeterra, until the fighting game, gets more venue.
Yeah.
Because we only saw like an appetizer of it.
Right, for sure. With the new, with that recent trailer from a couple or several weeks back, let's just say. Yeah.
So it's kind of like we're on that waiting point of like, okay, show me more.
Yeah, for sure. I'll dabble into the fighting game for sure because I do like the devs who are behind it, which is the Cannon brothers, right? It's not so much that I like Riot, but I like the two devs, so I want to put my money into that part of things rather. But I mean, I guess you can say it's settled. That chapter is closed, so it's been dealt with. I guess now people can still decide whether to play Riot stuff or not. That's really up to them. But again, I don't judge towards that sort of situation. If you want to play the game, then yeah, I mean, that's fine. Just be aware of the situation, though. I mean, it's at least
don't ignore it. Just
don't be ignorant. Yeah, for sure.
don't be ignorant, and also acknowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely play the game for sure. Definitely, but don't definitely pretend that it's not happening or it doesn't exist or whatever. That's I think that's where the problem really lies, right? Besides the actual harassment. So yeah, hopefully the whole quote unquote bro culture, I guess they put in quotes, where they threw farts at each other and grab each other's genitals and whatever, all those weird stories, is gonna come to an end, hopefully, and things will move forward from there in a good manner. So yeah, again, I guess you can say it's settled. Now, hopefully, we can see something like that from Blizzard, and hopefully, we get a bigger payout too, or big payout at least, like 400 million, at least. Maybe, I don't know, but we'll have to see how that all plays out during 2022, because it's definitely gonna take a long time for that one. But yeah, that's it for that one. Let's get through some of the games news. There was new colors for the PlayStation stuff. People were wondering, hey, where are the covers at? Well, there you go. We don't need the music, but here are the covers for the PlayStation 5 stuff. Come with these colors, black.
It looks fucking ugly.
Yeah. I like the black. Of course, it's
like the
black.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the other four looks
The purple. I mean,
cheap.
Of all the colors, I like purple. I'm a sucker for the bluish colors.
I mean, I'm with you. I do love blue, but
I don't like that light blue
that's
up
not.
there.
Yeah, that blue does not resonate with me. Like, okay, if we use the background,
Yeah.
the galaxy background, that blue.
Oh yeah, that would have been really cool. Yeah.
That's a nice blue. It has that hint of purple, but it's not purple.
It's more bluish.
bluish.
Yeah. But there's purple. I mean, I like the purple one. The red one looks okay, but the pink, it's really the magenta and cyan. That's what it is to me. It's like kind of, but black.
Well, I'm sorry, Hawk. As graphic designers, this is not CMYK.
I know. I mean, you got K, C, and M.
Well, where's Y?
I know, right? That'd be so weird. A yellow PlayStation? That'd be so weird.
I mean, depending on the the hue of the yellow.
Yeah,
it's
sure,
like
sure.
That make or break.
Mhm.
Because like the yellow for Lay's chips. I
Yeah.
think that would be a nice yellow.
A little more like a golden yellow. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, golden yellow. Not like bright yellow like golden.
No,
brown,
like a
though.
highlighter yellow. I want like a
Or
I prefer to have
piss yellow.
oh god, piss yellow or like a pale weird yellow. No. I prefer to have like that the highlight green like this color. Hold on. Kind of like this color. Almost. Oh no, this may not show up on the camera well,
I know,
but
I'm like, eh?
it's kind of pale, but it's like that highlighter green you see with like
Maybe no. This is a yellow, but you see how like
it's kind of gold.
yeah, it's kind of gold.
Yeah.
Highlighter yellow, that's too much. Maybe Pikachu yellow.
Maybe, yeah. Neon green. Okay, maybe neon green is the name for it, but like a neon color, I prefer when when it comes to bright colors. But this, the same is happening with the controllers. We got the same exact colors for the controllers, which I think bring up here, right here. Pretty much same exact thing, same commercial type of shit. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but with Sony like saying like doing the whole cease and desist.
Oh
So-
yeah, that's right.
So now we know why they did the whole thing, because they wanted to monopolize the market.
Yeah, and it costs $50. I was gonna bring that up too. Like it's like mad expensive. No,
And
not even $50. I think it's mad expensive. Like more than that.
Let's go back to like the mid 2000s. Remember that Xbox 360 had their own custom plates? I remember those things were like 20 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe like people made their own custom plates for their 360s, and Microsoft was like,
Fuck it, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, fuck it, yeah. Okay, it's $55 for the plates.
Again.
And then these controllers are gonna be $75. The colored ones.
So pretty much 2 new games got it.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty much.
You know what's funny? I actually one of my controllers had recently got a drift problem now. So my PS5 controller, one of them got a drift problem. I thought I was playing Apex, right? And my character was moving to the left randomly, and I thought, oh, it's just a game lagging or something, because the servers have been pretty shitty. But whenever I just navigated through the menu on PlayStation, it drifted. I'm like, oh fuck, it's getting the drift problem. So I actually got the black one here. It just arrived today. So I just got the black one.
It's so funny. You opened it. Did you open it yet?
No, when it was like blue or something, like no.
Yeah, it'd be like a different color. Then I'll be like laughing my.
It's like
ass off.
shit brown or something.
No, it's like no. They give you the red one, and it's
Mhm.
like, okay, who packaged this?
I know.
And then you see like in like fine print, some of our workers are colorblind. And you're like, it's like, you know what? Good for you. You know,
Yeah.
like, but still, how?
Yeah, I tried everything with the controller, like without breaking it apart, of course, like the all the little tricks or whatever to supposedly fix the drift, but it didn't work. So I just got the new controller.
So you didn't throw it across the room. You didn't slap it with a hammer.
No.
You didn't point a gun at it.
I pointed a gun at it. You better fucking work. You better fucking work, you piece of shit. But no, it sucks. It's been barely a year, dude. These fucking controllers, man, they don't last long anymore. It seems like the fucking Joy-Cons have a drift problem. I don't know if mine have the same thing, but I'm just gonna assume it will. But the PlayStation 5 controllers, man, they cost a fucking game. So, and it's like barely a year, man. I hope the black one lasts longer. My goodness. I don't know if this was a controller that came with the system or not, because they're both white, so I can't really tell. But yeah, because I bought one more. Hmm?
Yeah, I should get another controller because I do like the white. It's just that when, even though if you wash your hand and
Oh
you
no,
play
it gets
for a
dirty,
long time,
dude. They're fucking dirty, dude. Especially with the grip on the bottom, right? Because it has like
yeah,
all
the
the.
grip on the bottom, and you turn it over, it's like it's all of that.
I know, yeah. It catches even more dirt. So it's like, oh fuck, man. But yeah, like if only if it was like just like a regular rubberized bottom, whatever, or not rubberized, but like it's more like it's got the grip, like it's got that grippy feel to it, right? Without being rubber. That would have been nice, but they
Yeah, and see, look at me now. I'm fucking wiping my fucking controller,
I know, right?
and I see all the grime and shit coming off. It's like I got it.
I know. Yeah, it's so weird because like it never happens with the older controllers. Like all my GameCube controllers still work. Even my Wavebird still works. I think that one has like a bunch of grime on it over the years, right? But yeah, it's so weird. Like it's like they purposely made them shitty so you buy them more, and then so they make more money off the controllers. That's what it seems like. But anyway, these new controllers, the colors are coming out in 2022. And the black one and the red one are already out. So if you need spare controllers or whatever, then these are the colors available besides white. They're a little.
I don't like about these controllers is these part. Once grime gets stuck in there, it's like,
oh yeah, good luck. You need like a really skinny we
pin
call
or
it
something.
like a pin or a really skinny Allen wrench to get that grime off, or get one of those like.
Or if you have like long nails, you
Oh,
just
yeah.
put like a good cloth and you just dig.
Mm-hmm. And wash your hands, wash your fingernails after. But
Now you lick them.
yeah,
You're like, I can taste my grime from 12 weeks ago.
I can taste my hours on Apex.
I know. It's like, this was the one that I got 3 headshots.
I know.
With the Kraber. That was a good night.
Oh my god. Well, anyway, that's that. I think what was this one?
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, okay. This is just brief. Okay, so Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, for those who really want the game still, like me, did have a worldwide release year. There's not even like a window. It's coming out in 2022, so it's coming out available worldwide next year. So I look forward to it. It's gonna have single player main story, quests that you can play with CPUs or online with other players. Over 10 characters confirmed to be playable, and so far we have the main cast, of course, with the player characters, Katarina, Rose, I think her name is the girl, and then Lancelot. There is Percival, Siegfried. I forget the blonde dude's name. He's like one of the Knights of the Round Table. But anyway, etc. The main crew, and then there's the main crew plus the Knights of the Round Table, whatever. And then recently there's Charlotta and Yodaha. Recently announced, so I might give her a try since I did main Charlotta in Grand Blue Versus. It's kind of funny. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. They did come out with a trailer for it, and it does look really good. It was like a teaser trailer / short ass trailer of what the game is right now in development. So it was pretty good. Okay, well, there's also Genshin Impact 2.4.
No one gives 2 shits.
Well, actually, funny enough for this one, a lot of people are actually excited. Why is this one on? Where's the actual version? Oh no, because I hit I think I hit this by accident. Oh yeah, there you go. So this version is gonna come out with a lot of stuff over time for 2.4, including the new event, new story, new island for Inazuma, new characters, Xinghe and Yunjin, which unfortunately there has been some terrible comments, let's just say, because Yunjin actually has two voice actresses, one that speaks and one that sings Chinese opera. And for those who don't know Chinese opera, they're gonna be the ones be like, why does she sound like this when she's singing? It's, you know, whatever, like it's terrible or it sounds weird or something like that, just because they don't understand, you know, what Chinese opera sounds like. You get to see a little bit of here. Hold on. What? Oh, that music's so good. But anyway, yeah, but that's the character, because she runs a an opera
Brothel.
theater. Oh god, a brothel. No, she runs
a brothel opera theater.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be something. No, she runs an opera theater. She owns it, so that's why it makes sense for her to be an opera singer, Chinese too, because you know Liwei. And so that's why they went out their way to actually have a Chinese opera singer to be her singing voice. That's what you hear. So again, for those who don't understand it, they kind of been sort of been showing you know, some racist comments and whatever. So that's what's happening. Are you familiar with Chinese opera at all? I mean, okay, yeah.
The only
yeah.
type of opera I'm used to is the from Japan.
Yeah, Japan.
Kabuki theater.
Yeah. Like that kind of stuff. Because, you know, I guess Japan is like more popular. They had their animes, right? You know, it's kind of like more now. It's like driven in their heads. So the kabuki sounds are like something they're used to. So maybe that's why they're okay with it. They're less sort of negative about it, because it sounds cool to them, because that's what they hear in anime. Especially in, like, you know, like I think Naruto has some of that, right? But a lot of stuff has that elements and thrown in there. But when it comes to Chinese stuff, that's definitely less popular, because there's no Chinese anime, there's no Chinese like stuff that people consume. So that's why something like this sounds strange to them. So that's why they kind of like, whoa, why does it sound like this? It sounds strange, or it sounds bad, or you know, they sound, and then you know they throw out the racist comments or whatever. So that's what's happening. Obviously, very very popular character within this trailer is Xinghe. Xinghe is a crowd support character. She's gonna help out characters like Ganyu and Eula, because they're both DPS and they're both cryo. And especially with Eula, because she does physical damage also, and she and Xinghe here lowers physical damage resistance on the bad guys. So that's why she's gonna be really good if you want to pick her up to support the cryo DPS units. So pretty neat. Other than her aesthetics, and funny enough, speaking of aesthetics, there's a new island with all the new enemies and stuff like that, which where's the oh, there. Okay, so the lizards are after that. Yeah, there's the new enemies right there. Look kind of cool. And there's a Pyro Abyss Mage, which is new. And then skipping along, there's a new story. And then where's the costumes? Oh, there it is.
Human world. Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time.
Yeah, so you get to see a glimpse of their outfits. The new outfits for Keqing and Ningguang.
I feel very fortunate.
I'm only 14 years old.
She does look adorable in the new outfit, I will say. There's Ningguang's new outfit right there. Yeah, no, she's kind of, it's kind of like that, yeah, kind of like that.
I don't know, but right there, that shot's like Bitch, don't talk to me.
a
He's
lot
like,
of
bitch, who you?
a lot of people like to ship these two together with Beto and then Guang because they're two like good friends or whatever. So they like to ship them together. Other people like to ship her Beto and Kazuha, which is the dude from Inazuma. Kind of interesting, but yeah, I see why. Because they also been kind of good friends for a good long time, I guess. But yeah, that's the outfit. That one's gonna be free because she's a 4-star character, obviously. So she's gonna be free. You can earn it in the new event, and then Kaching's outfit you have to buy it with money, which is gonna be $18 in total, I think. If I'm correct on that one, it's kind of like an Apex Legends costume if you think about it. When it's on sale. so that's the deal. And yeah, then there's a bunch of mini events, including the hide and seek mini game and all that stuff. So that means you'll get more extra primo gems. And there's also the event where you can actually pick your 4-star character of your choice, which is actually really nice because now Yoonjin is part of that roster. So you can actually pick Yoonjin right off the bat. So you don't have to, actually pick from the new banners that are going to be coming out from this whole event. Also, it's gonna be Yang Fei in there too. The new character who came along a while back, and then she's gonna be now added into the free selection or whatever, which is nice. New weapon, right? And then where's a good shot of the banners? Hold on. Because there's a lot going on with the banners for sure. Because otherwise, yeah, because I'll just say it, there's a lot of banners coming for the reruns because there's gonna be Zhongli and Ganyu, which is 2 top characters. So there's gonna be a lot of hard choices to make, or a lot of money to be dropped down because they're really good in their own right. Zhongli is the best shield character, and then Ganyu is like the best DPS character if you want to turn off your brain. And then yeah, and then Xinghe is coming in her own banner, and then Yoonjin is gonna be in that banner as well, the 4-star character, and then Xinghe is 5 stars. But along with that, during that same window, Xiao is gonna be in the same sort of window too, and it's all gonna be part of the double banner sort of special that they've been having for a while now. Where is Xiao?
Here, enjoying the fireworks and enjoying.
Yeah, funny. There's all the characters featuring like in the banner almost, except for Hu Tao. Hu Tao already came kind of recently, so she's not gonna be featured in the banner. Yeah, there's Xiao right there. He's gonna have his own banner coming back, so it's a rerun. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of banners coming out, so it's gonna be pretty hard for a good number of people to choose and whatever. So there's a lot of choices though. I'll give him that. But it's gonna be pretty hard. But for me, I'm gonna be saving my gems. I'm gonna be skipping out on all those banners because I want to be rolling on Yai Miko whenever she's announced and whatever. So it won't be for a while. So I should be able to gather enough gems. So I should be okay. Otherwise, I didn't have to spend money on Arataki Ito, so I might have transfer those funds to Yai Miko, you know what I mean? But that's like DLC money, so it's like what, another $50 or something like that. That's not too bad. But anyway, that is the gist of it. So people are pretty excited. I'm pretty excited as well, and their presentation itself was pretty good because although they did have to leave out the English voice actors for this one because that's what they did in the past. But I think now, after listening to some feedback or something like that, they kind of just went with the actual Chinese directors who are working on the game, and they just did the announcements from there. So it's kind of like a direct, almost, in a way. And it's more, straightforward, to the point. They had some extras in there, but other than that, people were really excited. They were happy with the presentation, like myself, and they're doing a good job there. However, they still need to work on the award system. Like, my God, ugh. Like you said, like, oh, I got 150 gems. oh, I got 50 gems. What the fuck? What? You know? Yeah. It was bad. The anniversary.
Best community support ever.
I know. You know.
It's like,
Yeah. I think. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they don't care about the anniversary. I think they care more about the Chinese year or the Chinese New Year than the anniversary of Genshin Impact. Strangely, I don't know because they're going ham on this event, and this is during like January and February. So yeah, and that's February is Chinese New Year, right? So that's, I guess that makes sense, but it's kind of weird if that's really the case. Okay, well, anyway, that's the gist of it, like I said. So I look forward to it. But I'm not gonna be rolling on those banners because again, Yunjin is gonna come free, so I'm gonna just get her from there. Alright, well anyway, that's it from that. Now we can talk about the Cowboy Bebop stuff, cause yeah, unfortunately, it's cancelled. But maybe fortunately for I don't know. It's cancelled. I even put out a tweet myself, like a quote tweet, and I just said, woof. I just said, woof. Ugh. Yep, Netflix has been canceled after 1 season. So what do you know? I mean, it shouldn't come as a surprise.
It shouldn't.
But it still sucks, I guess, because it did leave off of a cliffhanger note sort of thing. Cliffhanger. Especially with Ed right at the end. So. But
Which, again, like, it wasn't really well, it was for some episodes, it was almost a shot-for-shot remake of the anime. Like the casino episode.
Oh, yeah. All right, that's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was straight from the movie, right? Except that it's not taking place in a convenience store, but at a casino. Like,
and then there was the I keep forgetting her name. The old lady and her henchman. I was like, oh my god.
oh, are you talking about the tree lady, or are you talking about someone else?
I think I forgot her name, but all I remember is that she was wearing the big hat, almost like Lady D's hat. She was
I just remember there was a the tree episode of the environmentalist episode.
That's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a tree lady. Okay,
yeah. So with that episode, I was like, oh god.
Yeah. No, it's
shot remake.
Yeah. I mean, I want to like I think Jet was like the best part of the main
Jet was
crew.
the best. Spike, you look like either you have to take a shit or you are pissed off at the world.
He's so pissy in this one. Yeah, like that's my big issue with this one too. What did you think of Faye? Of how they handle her character?
Okay, Faye, for her outfit, looks like okay, I can fight in this. Because again, if you go back to the anime, it's like those strings ain't gonna hold that.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're gonna break.
There's no function.
But her whole dialogue or lines were like, was this written in the early 2000s?
I know, right? Yeah.
Why are you swearing so much? Holy
like balls crap. And whatever, yeah.
It's like, who wrote your lines, honey?
Yeah, especially, oh my god, there was that weird line when it's like the big climax when she's in the ship, whatever, her own ship, and she's like firing down on the church or whatever, and she's like,
was that the one she was like screaming like, what's up, motherfuckers, or something?
She said, no, this is what she said. She said, here comes the ouch, motherfucker. Like, what?
Yeah, something like that.
Here comes the ouch, motherfucker. Like, okay. That was like weird to me.
That was a oof.
Yeah, but now that the thing is canceled, it's like, okay, we can kind of talk about it. But like, you know, she's a lesbian or bisexual, which I don't know. How did you feel about that part?
I didn't care.
You didn't care? Okay. Well, I think it's just weird because Faye is supposed to be someone who doesn't trust people until way like later on because she was cryogenically frozen and she was like she was hustled a lot, right, by this guy. And so that's why she grew very distrustful of people, at the very start. And then she kept stealing from people. She kept stealing from Spike and Jet. And, like, you don't really get to see much of that here. They kind of really rushed it here. Because it's supposed to be it's only 10 episodes. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of issues with that because yeah, she already has sex with someone, like, and yet she's supposed to be someone who doesn't. Yeah, again, she doesn't socialize with people well until later on. But they kind of just threw all that out of the window. So to me, that's like doesn't come off as Faye-ish, to me. So they could have made her anything for all I care, like orientation wise. But the fact that she did that is what conflicts her her overall character for where she comes from. And instead, like they gave her like a mom figure, like a mother figure, right? Remember that character? Yeah.
I don't know, like what are they called? The producer, the developers. Yes, it's a retelling, but there's a certain like to me like it's like such a tight wire of either you retelling or you're going shot for shot or you're gonna mold it into your own image, which is all fine, but if it's executed wrong,
yeah, no, I get it. Like, I don't know, they definitely they didn't get what made Cowboy Bebop good. Yeah, like story wise, because like
sometimes I don't think Netflix or whoever they hired does their research.
Yeah, they don't just understand the material. I think the problem, there's a lot of miscasting.
I think they just watched like a 25-minute recap video on YouTube of what Cowboy Bebop is, and then they just rolled with it.
Yeah, just roll with it. Yeah.
That's why, like, for recent films, Godzilla King of the Monsters is like a perfect, like, you knew the director put his heart and soul.
The music, the sounds, like
the sound bites,
the gravitas,
the
callbacks, like the whole gravitas.
All the little like sprinkles of Easter eggs. Like, you knew the director did his homework, and so when I watched the behind the scenes,
even a composer, music composer,
the director said that I've been watching Godzilla since I was a child. I was like, that's how you do it. You find a fan that knows the materials and knows how to. Thank you. You did your research.
Good
job, Legendary. You did not fuck this up because again, our Godzilla Legendary franchise could have been another whoever made Fox. Was it Fox?
I think so.
That made the
it's TriStar. TriStar Pictures who made that one, but I don't know who owns TriStar. But anyway.
Yeah, but still, like our legendary film Godzilla franchise would have ended up like the '98 Godzilla.
Oh god, it would have been so much worse.
But no, they got directors that
understood. They knew and they loved the material. Yeah.
Which again, I was hesitant on Godzilla vs Kong because that director was the same one that did the Netflix Death Note movie. But when I looked into his like background, his film background, he actually does lots of good films. So I guess like with Death Note, it wasn't his calling.
Yeah,
it was just his. I don't know. This is me looking from the outside. Maybe Death Note was his like dipping his feet in the water and going like
for anime and
it's like
you wanted to give it a shot and then it didn't work out.
And then it was like not for me.
I'm glad he's not continuing. I mean, he's doing something else, but Oh man, I think Netflix needs to do better research on who actually knows the material of the franchise that they're dealing with. I think that's
Yeah.
like the big issue, and hopefully, maybe this could be the better case for One Piece because they have Oda to be the consultant of.
Yeah, so that's why, like, even though we shouldn't be worrying about the Netflix One Piece series, but if it does go downhill, we actually have someone to blame.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm sorry, Oda, but this is your fault. What the fuck
Well,
happened?
okay. If you're gonna go that far, but we don't know. Okay, so, like
Yeah, we don't know yet. It's just speculation. But what I'm afraid is that, let's say Oda does have like say and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, it's Netflix.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of
So
course.
so I'm hoping that, let's say One Piece tanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm praying that Netflix is not going to do this to Oda. Like, use
Yeah.
him as a scapegoat. It's like,
Yeah.
you guys go, hi. It's like, no, get your ass around.
Yeah, because he's not a director, so he can't exactly like do what he wants. He's just a consultant. Basically, means he just provides the materials or just the stuff, right? And
It's kind of like how Capcom was with the Monster Hunter movie. They were just consultants.
yeah.
They gave, they gave their blessings to the film.
Mm-hmm.
The film wasn't good, but you cannot say that this is as close as a realistic Monster Hunter movie would look, because those monsters were actually on point with
Mhm.
the sound bites and everything. So I can't be mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
I can be mad at the acting
Oh, right. Yeah.
and the Ron Perlman.
Oh, I need to watch. I need to rent that Monster Hunter. I need to watch
It's
it.
on.
Is it on Hulu or something? Is that what it is? I'm not.
No, not. Is it on? It's either on Netflix or Amazon Prime.
Really? Oh no, but I mean, well, Amazon Prime, you have to buy it. I think. I don't think it's available within the free to watch thing.
It's on HBO Max.
Is it?
I think.
Wait, no way.
I'm looking.
I want to see this for myself.
I know. It's like because I'm typing like streaming. It's like because I know I saw it like available to stream.
It doesn't look like.
Wow.
No, it doesn't look
It
like it's
was.
on. It's on
It
Stars.
was.
It's on Stars,
Stars.
but not HBO.
Oh, so it is on Amazon Prime, but you have to pay extra to have that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you have to buy it or rent it or whatever. Yeah, you need to have Stars to even get away with it.
No, wait. Let me see.
Oh, you know what I can do? I can just do the 2 months, and then I just pay $1 for 2 months, and I just cancel my fucking Stars subscription after.
Oh dear! Oh my!
I just need a reminder to cancel that shit. But yeah, no, I can definitely do that. I might just do that. So I'll just be paying $1 for Monster Hunter, basically, and everything else that comes with it.
Oh yeah, you have to buy it on Amazon
Mm-hmm.
for $9.
$9, yeah. I'd rather just pay the $2
Or
for the 2
or
months.
available with Stars on. So yeah.
Yeah, I might just do that. Okay, well, we'll put that to the side. But yeah, back on the Cowboy Bebop. I mean, it just shouldn't come as a surprise, but
Yeah,
overall, this makes me feel like if One Piece tanks, I'm not gonna be surprised either. Just because, I think that's just what Netflix is. They just don't know what they're dealing with, and they don't know the people or how
They
to.
don't know the people, and also we do have to blame the fans for having their rose tinted glasses on it, having too much nostalgia, not like taking it off and just watching it as a
For what it is, yeah.
media, a separate media telling.
Right. Right. But I mean, it all comes down to the series itself. It's not that great, and it's not gonna perform too well. And I think it's gonna cost way too much for how Bebop performed in the first place. So it just I think it just winds down to just the cost versus is this even worth it, and all the trouble and all the like bad comments and everything else, and yeah, they're just gonna say fuck it, man. You're not gonna do it anymore. So yeah, it's just it is what it is. So I mean, you can people can still enjoy the one season, but
Yeah, they can enjoy the season.
but
Like
yeah,
to have that crucial final scene so early in the season, or not early, but like that is like
yeah,
you are skipping so many steps.
yeah. It isn't. Yeah, I mean, Vicious isn't even like that much in the actual story either, from what I've
He
gathered.
isn't.
Yeah, because he's kind of like in the end or whatever. He like more towards the end. He just kind of comes out of nowhere, and you get to know enough already to know what he is and how much of a badass he is and how much of a threat he is to the whole galaxy or the universe or whatever. And that's why he's vicious. You know what I mean? But in this one, they try to involve him more, but he just kind of winds up being a bitch. He just kind of gets thrown around quite a bit, and he just gets angsty and angry, and like he just doesn't come off as the same.
So he's Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's just what he is. That's the kind of character he is. They just made him into a Malfoy clone. Not to mention, again, no offense to the actor, but the way he was costumed, he just looks like Lord Farquaad trying to cosplay as Dante from Devil May Cry. You know, just the way the wig is or the hair is, just doesn't really help his look at all. You know, and this is a lot.
His hair looked like they just found a dirty wet mop. And
I know. Yeah. Yeah. That's just how it is, man.
Like sometimes I wish with some of these adaptations, live actions, they get. I mean, no offense to the costume department. Sure, they're fantastic, but there are cosplayers that do a fucking bang up job on wigs.
Yeah,
than
the
any
wigs.
professional. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I wish they did have a cosplayer, like a well-known cosplayer, like giving them pointers, like like, oh, the hair looks messed up here. Let me just fix it. Ta-da! Or let's just say they're trying to make Jet's arm and try to stay away. Let's say like before, because I believe I want to say some of those arms like shots are like CG. So I want to like a cosplayer be like, here, let me buy you a functional, almost realistic arm that you can slip on and slip off.
Well, I think that one, Jet's arm for the most part is practical or real. So I mean, Jet himself looks fine. Like I think that he looks fine for the live action sort of translation, and like he even got the beard and everything. Not even caring about his skin color and like that. That has nothing to do with it. It's just his costume overall. He looks like Jet. Looks like Jet to me. So I think Jet is fine there.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. Like, you can put on the costume. Anyone can wear Jet's clothing. It's just that you gotta have the heart and you gotta portray the character like well.
Yeah.
Again, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian,
Everything, yeah.
diverse.
Everything, anything else, yeah.
If you can play the character, you good.
Yeah.
Spike, I am so sorry.
John Cho, I mean, he did his
John Cho,
best. Yeah.
You did your best. You look the part, like on paper.
Mm-hmm.
You look like the part, but execution wise, it's like, ooh,
Right. What made Spike special to me is that for most of the time you kind of see him as like the happy, like, go lucky kind of character. He's pretty cool and chill and stuff like that, right? And then at the end you get to, and then at the end you get to see what he's actually hiding behind, like, with the whole thing with Julia and that whole thing with Vicious and everything else that comes in at the end. And then you get to know Spike for kind of more, or his other side of things for realsies. But then, because you loved him throughout the story all this time, or the most of this time, you have that attachment to him. But in this one, they just like straight up like already showed his story and just like they already showed that side of Spike from the get-go. So he already has this like pissy sort of he looks like he's pissed off or whatever, that kind of look to him that entire time, because he already have seen it, so he's not, it just doesn't look like he's hiding anymore. He just looks like he's just kind of like, it's just there, and he's just like,
he looks like he's just done.
Yeah, he's just done. Yeah, he's just done with life, and just kind of like more aloof and like stoic, stoic in a bad way too.
Yeah, that's why, again, Joe, you did fine. It's just that
the writers,
the writers were bad, and whoever was directing you saying that, look more pissy.
Yeah,
Pissy.
something. Yeah,
it's like, sir, it seems here Spike's supposed to be, suave and relaxed. No,
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure John Cho watched the anime at some point, and he probably thought, this is pretty different. This is pretty different.
Again, I think Netflix just watched like a freaking 25-minute recap of.
They just don't know how to pick the right people to work on the show. I think that's the thing when it comes to anime. That is, obviously there's been some great Netflix shows, right? I mean, Narcos and like Stranger Things. Obviously they're dealing with newer material, obviously, so that works. But when it comes to what already exists, they needed to do better research for sure. They need to find actual people who know the material, who are fans of the material, who love it, and give them the chance. Do they have maybe it's because they have a smaller resume or something, maybe they stay away from it. Maybe that's why.
That's why it's more funny, like with The Witcher. It was like a blessing in disguise that Henry Cavill is such a Witcher fan that that people did call him on set the encyclopedia for The Witcher.
Yeah, I heard he's a gamer too. He's kind of a gamer.
Yeah, he's a fucking full-on gamer. He plays WoW. I'm like, oh god, Superman.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like you need that one person that,
at least,
on set to kind of like, because I read that there was one shot in The Witcher that it, like, the director was describing a creature wrong. And Henry just said, actually, sir, how you're describing that creature is wrong. It's actually like this and this. And it's like...
They're probably like, what?
Nerd.
Nerd, yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah, he's a big nerd. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. So, yeah, basically, at the end...
You need a Henry Cavill. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, basically, you need a fucking nerd on your set to get it right, so...
And not the generic nerd that goes like,
actually,
you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
It's actually this. It's like,
yeah, well, actually, yeah.
It's like, get out.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah, either way, Netflix just, I think Netflix is a big part of the blame because, again, they just need to know how to pick the right people. There's a lot of miscasting for sure. for this whole project. All right, well, let's try to wrap it up here with one more thing I wanted to point out. It's about Toei. I don't know if you've been hearing about this whole news about Toei. Toei Animation, at least maybe the legal team side of things, took down over 150 videos of this guy named Totally Not Mark.
That.
Did you hear about that?
I saw like on Twitter, read about it, and then you know how Twitter loves to refresh a damn thing,
Yeah.
and it got lost, and I was like,
So yeah, basically that's the gist of it. That's all. That's really what you need to know. And from what I've seen, it's fair use. He's reviewing the fucking thing, and it's transformative. And it's not like he's watching the entire episode, and like.
yeah, it's not like he's talking now, and then in the background, it's like the entire episode. On
Yeah,
mute.
yeah, like that. Yeah. It's him actually having an analysis and things like that. Like it's basically like I'm not gonna go watch Totally Not Mark to watch this episode of One Piece. I'm gonna go watch this episode of One Piece and then I'm gonna go watch Mark or whatever. Or like it's not like it's not taking away people from watching that episode. It's still a different experience. So I think it is transformative from there. So therefore, it is fair use. So there's a lot of backlash on Toei because they've been so, just archaic and behind or just like ignorant about the whole use of fair use. In Japan, it's kind of a problem because apparently there's been a rewrite in the law of things where fair use just got lost. And so companies like Toei are pretty much, they have free reign to kind of like take away and take down and give copyright strikes or or claims to these YouTube channels randomly. It's not just all of them, it's just like randomly. So unfortunately Mark kind of got the crosshairs on his back, and he got shot. And out of all the small little channels and whatever, right? I mean, Mark's kind of a big channel, right? I mean, of all the anime reviewers, granted, but there's like channels that actually have the full movie of the Brawly, the Super Brawly or whatever, up on YouTube, and yeah, they're not getting a strike at all. It's still up. It's there, and yet Toei doesn't come after them, and yet they come after Mark. And it's what's even more fucked up is that Toei even had Mark to promote their products, their stuff, to help promote the movie or something like that, whether it's for One Piece or Dragon Ball or whatever. And yet they shot him in the back like that. And then same thing happened with 4-Star. 4-Star kind of dealt with the similar stuff. 4-Star who does the Dragon Ball Bridge series with the English dubbing and all that stuff. They were promoting them, and they even have a cameo in Dragon Ball Z Kai, as like a voiceover or something with random stuff. But they were promoting, I think, that part too, and yet they got also copyright claimed by Toei and such like that. So it's like all the more fucked up, you know what I mean? And it's a problem in Japan of how these companies are handling this whole fair use thing or lack of fair use.
It's like in Japan, it's like it's fair use for us, but when like U.S. or another country does it, it's like, oh no, that's bad.
Yeah, right. You live in a country that has fair use, it exists, but in our country, too bad, and you're using our material, we take that away from you. Yeah,
and it's like also because like in Japan, I don't know how they're gonna do it now, because they're still being able to get away with it. JoJo is such a good example of fair use.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the stands names.
Yeah.
They're named after songs or bands or groups.
Mm-hmm.
But when you bring it over to the US, they are changed.
Yeah, they have to like go the hoops and ladders to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in part, was it part 5 when there were the journal part 5 when they're in Italy.
Yeah.
There is a stand in the Japanese, in the actual, like manga and stuff. There's a stand that's named Aerosmith. Same spelling. Same spelling. And it's a little like plane, like the bombing planes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bombing plane. So Japan, Aerosmith. US and everything else, little bomber. It's like,
Yeah. It's
And-
very
and-
different. Yeah, it's copyright is such a weird thing in Japan because like if when you watch I watch back in the day I watched a lot of like Japanese variety shows and they can just like casually play fucking Pirates of the Caribbean theme song and like
I know, like back in the early 2000s.
yeah.
Hey kids, back in the early 2000s, what we used to like to watch in school was hard gay.
And then they play Ricky Martin like like
Ricky
nothing.
Martin's song, like out of nowhere, and it's like, wow, okay.
They just
do
play it
that
like it's nothing.
now.
They play it like it's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, and you do that now. Holy shit, you get slap across the face with fines.
Yeah, with copyrights and such. Yeah, they play like that song, those type of songs. They play like AC/DC like nothing. Like same with like.
I
all the-
remember it was a Japanese game show. Like, when they cut to commercial, it was like a really like popular song that that the copyright holders and sharers will be like all over your ass. They just played it, and I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
they play a lot of Genesis a lot too, like the band Genesis. Like what the fuck? Like all these like '80s songs too. Like my god, like it's not again like it's nothing. All these like European songs from the '80s. This is a Tuesday, man.
Yeah, and then so it's like it's that weird thing in Japan. It's like it's okay for them,
Yeah.
to do it, but when like if you're from the US or the UK, they come after your ass. It's like, no, you cannot do that. It's like, but
Well-
you guys did. Oh, it's okay for us, but you cannot.
Funny you say that. They even go after the Japanese content creators too when they
I
even mention about the like video games or movies or whatever. They have to like walk on the most fragile eggshells to like talk about stuff and their content. So it's like in Japan, it's like how do you talk about stuff in these reviews without making you know what I mean, like
I know it's like you make fun of our thing, so
yeah.
that means you hate us. It's like, oh.
You have criticism? Oh.
I
You
It's
have
like, I'm sorry, is your fragile ego that
it's
that easy to break?
it's also really interesting because like during the Olympics they were playing like all the video game songs like
I know.
like wow. Man, you're really flexing that copyright thing, aren't you?
I know. It's like, wow, just because you're in your home turf, you get to play Final Fantasy, Nintendo music.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's something, man, it's a weird life trying to be a content creator in Japan. Like I don't know how they do it. But
it's as you said, hoops and ladders, or if you know people.
Oh yeah. Mhm. There's only a few people in Japan who can do it because they can talk to people from Toei and those kind of companies too. Like, but I think for the most part it's been Toei that's been on the spotlight when it comes to that sort of situation. Yeah. Otherwise, that's pretty much the gist of it. Like, Toei just takes down a bunch of videos from Mark, and Mark has been really suffering from the lack of the revenue and stuff like that. So he has to like go out his way to pay his employees because he's not just one guy. It's a bunch of like editors and stuff like that. He has a small business of his own in a way, and yet he's dealing with this from Japan, even though he lives in a different country. I think he lives in Ireland, and yeah, and so they're dealing with Japanese laws, even though I mean, it's this whole thing is just so fucking just convoluted and weird and stupid. Like, Japan needs to really get with the times. A lot of these Japanese companies, man, they're just so behind these things. Like even Nintendo was super guilty of that. They were copyright claiming like my stuff and all the other like Nintendo channels back in the day on YouTube, and they only just recently just stopped doing it because people were complaining about it and such. It's still like what, 2 or 3 years ago? That's still pretty recent. So God knows how long it'll get to Toei and stuff, but it's yeah, I don't know how people are gonna feel about it for a while, but initially, yeah, people were like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch One Piece, or I'm not gonna watch the Dragon Ball movie and stuff like that, but I don't know how long that's gonna last.
That's why I'm waiting for. Well, since Japan is like cracking down on all of these, it's like, where were you guys when they leaked the Broly movie on Pornhub?
I know, right? Yeah. They're
It's
not
like,
even doing a good job. Yeah, they're not even doing a good job at that, too. Like, the Brawly movie's still on YouTube, so.
I know. So it's like, are you guys just cherry picking right now?
They definitely are cherry picking, yeah. That's what it seems like. But, alright, well, that's, I think we went on long enough. I mean, do you have any more to say about Toei and anything else related? Yeah. Yep. Hopefully, they get their head out of their ass eventually, and that's why like my channel has barely any anime like when it comes to reviewing things, especially from Toei. I don't think I've reviewed anything from Toei, right? Because I've reviewed from Kyoto Annie, whatever the My Hero Academia anime studio is. They might be TMS or something. I don't know. What else did I review? Oh yeah, the fucking fairy tale thing. Like, yeah, none of them are Toei, so I'm okay. But like, fuck, man, I want to talk about One Piece, but fuck, man, like, it's so hard to make a good video, without using footage of One Piece to try to make a point. It's like, that's all what fair use is, but yet Japan is like, oh, you're just gonna take that down. Sorry, we're gonna give you a strike, maybe. Take down a channel.
It's
Fuck
like,
you.
Oh, you're getting revenue using our content.
Yeah. Like, pretty much.
I know it's like that meme. It's like Japan and bang. Why would our content creators do
I know.
this?
I know. Yeah, with the Eric Andre.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, let's wrap it up with one more meme. This one's from Crusader, from Dungeon Fighter. Pretty simple, but I thought it was kind of funny. Throw it in there. This one's from Hinaki on Twitter. It basically says with a picture of Crusader just praying to the god. You know who else couldn't connect to a lobby for 3 days? That's right, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Because Crusader he's pretty much like a Christian or whatever, Catholic, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, so. Oh man, pretty funny. The Crusader is like a meme character right now, until they patch him or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it was pretty funny. There was more memes than that, but the wall, the hammer, all the loops that could happen. If the planets align, oh my god. Man. Anyway, That's all we got for 2021. That's all the stuff we can cover. I mean, granted, there is more stuff cover, sure, but including Blizzard, right? But you know, it is what it is. It's still ongoing. There's been just one big news thing where they're saying like, oh, if you don't stop doing this, there will be consequences or something like that. So they're like being pretty threatening. But anyway, stuff like that. There's more there's more stuff, but that's all the time we got. So I think when we come back, we'll probably do some sort of quote unquote game of the year for the personal game of the year or something like that, maybe, and also the year in review and anything else that comes out for by the time we come back for 2022. So that is the plan of things. Don't know exactly when we'll get together to record, because I don't know when like New Year's and stuff like that is around. Let me just check really quick here. But where's 2020? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, so it's on a Saturday. This coming Saturday, so that's fine. And then yeah, we can record after my birthday because it's on a Tuesday. So anyway,
It was a Tuesday.
it was on a Tuesday. Yep. All right, well. Anyway, that's all we got. 2021 has been a pretty interesting year. Let's just put it that way. There's still the pandemic going on. It was looking better, and then there's the Omicron thing, and then yeah. But you know, there are more people vaccinated at least. And yeah. So hopefully 22 will be a start of something cool. I don't know. I've said that for last year, I'm sure, but yeah. Anyway, any last words for 2021, Zawa?
Can we just go back, you know,
To
like
the 90s?
If we go back to the 90s, I'm going to fucking McDonald's with a $20
I know, right?
just freaking buying. How much was a 10-piece chicken McNuggets back in the day?
I don't know, man. I remember at Burger King they had a 99-cent Whopper, man.
That's what I remember that, and I remember our teacher to celebrate her birthday. She went. There was like 20 kids in the room, and so 20 times 99 Whoppers. So she just spent like $20 on just Whoppers, and she's like, "Here you go, guys. We're not going to lunch. The cafeteria. We're eating here."
Yeah, isn't that unbelievable? You can buy your whole class Whoppers, right? And
Yeah.
with the $20 bill or whatever, or like just $30, whatever. Isn't that crazy? And now these fucking Whoppers and whatever cost like over $6, you know?
Mhm.
Jesus.
Holy. I forgot how expensive like Whataburger. I don't know if you guys have it. Do you guys have it?
I think we do. I know I've heard of Whataburger.
Yeah. So Whataburger, holy crap! Like for just me, my boyfriend, and if we go on like onion rings on the side and a milkshake, so we have our initial meal and stuff. That was like $35 right there.
Man.
And I'm kind of sad we didn't go to Five Guys, but I'm sorry. The only thing I would be buying from Five Guys will be the French fries.
No, they give you so much French fries.
I know. It's like I want a small.
They just like dump the whole bag in your whole bag.
It's like this is a small. Yeah. What the fuck is a large?
Yeah, all right. The whole box. Dude, they give you so much fries. It's crazy. So much. And not to mention. Oh wait, what?
I remember the first time my boyfriend took me to Five Guys. I think we were like the last customers, and they just made like a fresh batch for us. So they gave us our large fries, but they had so many leftovers. They're like, "You want the rest?"
Oh damn!
I was like, "Oh, okay, how much?" And they're like, He just dumped it in a bag. He's like, here.
Nice, dude. You get a
So,
whole bag
like-
of fries.
Yeah, so we had large fries and then a whole like full bag of fries.
That's like
so we
That's like gigante size.
so when we came home, like my boyfriend's mom was like, "How much did you spend on fries?" $5. She was like, "Liar."
Right? I'm sure. Like, yeah, the big old fucking eyes. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because again, like the smell of the fries was, and it was also windy, so the wind pushed the smell into the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure that was like attracting some people. Maybe, I don't know. Man,
But yeah,
I missed the old times. But
old times, able to sleep late but wake up fucking early, like your eternal clock was.
dude,
stupid.
I was able to like just fall asleep like that, right?
I know,
On my
back in the
bed.
day,
Yeah.
like I remember, even if it's on a school night, and let's say I fell asleep at 11, I'll wake up like at 4, but be so fucking energized throughout the entire
Mhm.
day.
Yeah, yeah.
But now it's like you sleep late, and if you wake up early, you're dead.
I know. I guess that's
It's like I want my youth back.
ah, man, once you hit 30 it's like oof.
I don't know once you hit the 3-0, it's like
Wait, cuz are you still 29 or
no, I'm a 90s kid.
oh yeah, you're 30. All right, fine. You're 30. Okay. But I'm about to be 30 fucking too, dog. Sounds old to
I'm
me.
30, I'm 31, sir.
Yeah. I'm about to be 32, son. God damn.
It's okay. You're we're Asian, so
I know, but
it's like our number is 30, 30, 31, 32, but what people see is like
it's like it's like minus 10 or something at least.
it's like, oh, you just graduated from high school. It's like,
I know.
thanks.
ID sir.
I know. I fucking hate getting carded.
I know. For
Like you see your cousins and stuff, they don't get carded, and then once they come to you, it's like,
you know the drill. Put out your ID card.
I know it's like, oh, can I have a Heineken? Oh, okay, ID. You didn't
Like,
card them.
bro.
I know, so you didn't card them. Sorry.
Company
Restaurant
policy.
Yeah, it's like,
But you didn't card them. Like, what the fuck?
it's like, here. And they go like,
just throw it at him. You want my ID card here, motherfucker?
and I hate the ones that go like, oh my god, you're this old. You look so young. It's like, yes, I know. It's called the Asian curse. Can we move
Mhm.
along, please?
Yep. Or once we hit 50, then we'll actually look like we're retired or something. So, or we're retiring.
Oh, there are some like Asian.
There are some.
Asian.
There are some exceptions. Yes.
It's like, how old are you? I'm 65. Liar.
But it says you're 80. Like, what the fuck?
I know. It's like, liar.
You're 85, but you're like 65. Like, what the fuck? No, it's but still. Yeah. I do wish the old days though with the youth energy. Like I said, man, you can hit the hay and literally fall asleep, right? But now I just accidentally fall asleep on my chair when I don't want to fall asleep on my chair. Like, fuck, man. I don't want to take naps on my chair. I want to do something. I'm just like my neck all fucked up and my back and everything. Just...
That.
Yeah. That's how it be when you get old, man. When you hit old,
Don't grow old, kids.
don't grow. Yeah, don't. Yeah. For those younger listeners, enjoy your time, enjoy your youth, enjoy it while you can, because it's gonna go all the way so fast before you know it. Life comes at you pretty fast. That's that is a thing.
That's life.
That is life. All right, we definitely went on pretty long. This was a pretty long episode. It was been 2 weeks, so it's only fair.
Yeah, it was a good catch-up episode.
Yeah, it definitely was. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for this last episode for 2021. Thank you guys so much, and yeah, so again, it's been a pretty interesting year. So, hopefully, you guys all have a happy New Year. Stay safe. You know, gotta be careful. And all that. And yeah, so next year, hopefully, I know I say this every fucking time, but hopefully next year will be a good one. 2022 will be a good one. I mean, there's definitely stuff coming with all the video games and movies and such. It's gonna be definitely gonna be a good year for entertainment for sure. But anyways, we'll let you all go. Thank you so much, and yeah, so we'll see you in 2022. Have a happy New Year. Bye bye.
Happy New Year, and stay safe with the fireworks if your states allow it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can't say shit about my state. Fireworks are bad.
Oh yeah, same here too.
It's like, yeah, fuck you kids.
Yep, same here.
You're bad.
Same here in California, or at least in the South Bay. Yeah, fireworks are banned.